Uh, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Hello. Hello. Why is this not working? Do I have the off button again with this? I know sound works. Let's see. Web browser on. That's on. That's there. You don't know if it works? That's a good question. That's for me to find out. This is my job. I have to figure this shit out. I'm the one who's got to make sure. Oh, wait. It does go through. Okay, there should be some bubbling. I lied. It's not working. Audio captured, it would be nice, right? Audio capturing would be very nice right about now, honestly. But web browser don't want to do that. Where is it, by the way? Game, web. Oh, you got your original regging? Sweet baby Jesus. Murasame, you are on your way to the top. Hot damn. Okay, so sound alerts is working great. Hold on. That's going. This is going. It tested and it broke. Oh no. Murasame, did you break it with your own jiggle physics? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening? How could you do this? How dare? How do you dare? How could you do this? You know, OBS does this weird thing where it will work just fine, but let's say I copy, right? I copy and I paste that bitch right here. If I copy filters, no, just I want to copy reference, right? I want to paste it, paste duplicate, paste dupupu, right? And it still don't work. That's it. I'm canceling it. I'm canceling the internet right now. It wasn't, no, the juggle wasn't all bad at all. Listen, your mirror has to go on the operation table again. You go put under the knife. Like, you just got her, you just sat her down, and you're already giving her the fucking, what's that one movie, right? The the autopsy of Jane Doe. Is that what it's called, right? Muda, have you seen that? It's a great movie. It's great. Very tasty energy drink. Very tasty, very tasty. Everything inside kind of glitched and other stuff. You know, that could be a feature. I'm just saying. If one button, you know, you off click destroys her again, just make it a feature, right? If all that's holding your model is by a single click, a single button, Muda, just make it a redeem, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun for all. Take it from me. All right. So hold on. Let's see. If I were to say delete this web browser, we're gonna throw ourselves into the void, right? Throw ourselves into the void. But now we're gonna add a window capture, right? Call this one web because we can, right? We do this, we do that, absolutely like this, automagically, right? And then we add it here, right? We add it here, and we're still in the void. Can't believe it's done this. Can't believe it's done this to us. How could it? How could OBS do this to us? Oh wait, it is here, but we still can't hear anything. This is bullshit. I hate it. So yeah, OBS has been fighting me lately. Nix has been telling me to go switch over to what's the other one? Streamlabs, but I find it to be like even less because like I'm so used to the you know, driving manual on this thing, right? I'm so used to just driving manual and doing everything by hand, right? Because it's so personalized. But now it's like, I don't know. Streamlabs is looking mighty fine to me right now. Okay, let's see. Mura, you say you didn't like the chin gets glitched inside the boobs? All the way back to start. Oh Jesus Christ! You got your model to chin check herself into her boobs, into her boobas. How could you, Murasame? How could you? I never thought. Oh Jesus Christ! Why is Twitch Twitch? Listen here. All right, I'm not in the mood to hear anything else of shenaniganeries but my own. Okay. Very much inclined for you to piss off if you wouldn't. Actually, you know what? Let me try. That's probably what I need to do. I need to do a web browser, and then I need to do separate audio. That's what I need to do. I need to do, let's see, audio output capture. We're gonna name this one Web 2 or Webster. Yeah, it's really Webster. Name that one there. Name it default. We'll have it to default, right? For the audio. And now, there you go. But now the only thing that's really gonna be upsetting and weird though is that you're gonna, like, if sound alerts goes off, you guys are gonna hear double, right? That's the only downside. We'll put a limiter on this one. I've learned my lesson. Limiters, people, limiters. I'll read your comment right now, Murasame. Just give me 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you don't know how it happened. First rigging test, everything seemed to be perfect. But after 2-3 months, everything broke. All that hard work. Yeah, just out the window. Murasame, do you feel like it kind of goes a lot like this? Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. I bet. I threw on my wrong shoes. I'm so sorry. Let me put my clothes back on. Murasame, does it feel like you kind of went like this? Excuse me. I just had to eat myself. Hi. Hello. I'm back. You just throw it out the window. And saying, oh, well, you know, fuck me, I guess. Just yeet all of my efforts, all of my will to live, my reasons to be here every single day out the window. 100%. Fuck this shit. Absolute frustrating. I feel like that a lot of times. That's why, like, I stopped editing for a long time, because I had to do, like, I wanted to do a lot, but I noticed that I didn't have, like, an external hard drive. I only had a MacBook Pro from, like, 2012, which has served me a long time, to be honest. It has served me well, guys. Listen, my MacBook, all right, that I proudly owned when I was in college till now, to this day, got me through the best of times and through the worst of times, okay? And editing on that thing was literally like my blood's work, you know, my life's work. Another month to rigor. Like, no, I 100%. I feel for you, Murasame. Can we get big boobs in chat, please, from Murasame? Just because, you know, big boobs from Murasame, please. Thing with the laptop, yeah. I actually people call me crazy for what I did with my money that I had earned back when I had, you know, actual work going for me, you know, steady income. And I went ahead and just flat out bought Final Cut Pro, right? And it was like $200. I told, you know, the people who were like, you know, I worked with and this and that, like, I told family and say, yeah, it's look, it can do all this, it can do all that. And I was like, sure, I was excited, I was ecstatic. But I told them the price tag, and they look at me like a deer in the headlights with the utmost disgust, like, bro, how can you be proud about that? How can you be so happy about buying a program for that much? But listen here, people were like willingly shelling out $60 a year for a subscription for like an editing software like Adobe. So I don't want to hear that shit. You saved up to 400 euros? Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah, so like now, like, I'm finding out you can use like other open source, and here's a keyword, guys. Keyword is open source for anything. Like if you're looking to do, like, say, rigging, V2 model, editing software, right? People use CapCut as a open source, but sad news is like with CapCut, because you can use it on your phone, they did rule out like a new policy, I think in the last year or so, where they could take your edits. You could take your edits, your voice, anything you put on that app for like their AI training slop, and like basically claim, oh, you made this? No, this is mine now. And that's what like everyone dropped CapCut. Like CapCut shot itself in the foot. So another software program that did this was Adobe, and Adobe has been going down the drain for like years now. So like when you see someone edit super cool like realistic like cutouts of anime characters from a different show into like the same music video, it's like Adobe Premiere, right? Or like Vegas Pro. Oh my god, Vegas Pro was like is the talk of the town when it comes to editing software. But my god, it is like the steepest learning curve. I looked at it one time. I said, yeah, I'm gonna need a crash course on this one, because I feel like with a lot of programs, I don't really like look up how-to tutorials on much. I literally just kind of like go in there blind, and I normally just kind of see, okay, how user friendly is it if I just go in blind, right? If I just go in, you know, balls deep from the get-go, and you know, it usually works out. But I quickly find out that there's a lot of stuff that isn't so like the effects aren't as performative as I like it to be. So like I'm so used to Final Cut Pro basically just giving me all these like assets and like you know, like basically like a way to like skip the 3D like rendering of like different ways. Like you guys see the like my start stream, my be right back screen, and my ending screen. I made all of those on Final Cut Pro. Hey Fuse, how's it going? Oh, Murasame, you said you gonna wish $50 for Easter this year. Honestly, same. I'd be lucky enough to get a small bottle of Fireball to go. You should have all that in June, bro. Murasame, I am praying so hard we get to see that model of yours. Fuse, do you hear the sad news? Our good man Muda over here has been rigging his model for 2-3 months, only for his model to chin check itself in the boobs and destroy itself. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a sad world that we live out there. It's so mean, so cruel, right? It's so messed up. And but no, I was telling you, for example, this right here. Like if I go back to this real quick, right? Like you guys can still hear me. The start stream, the be right back screen, right, and the end screen, all of these were made in Final Cut Pro. These were all made on a MacBook. Yeah, his model borked itself out so bad. And so I mean, Fuse, you were saying about like coming to streaming sometime after basic, right? I think what was it? Were you gonna do a V2 model too, like everyone else, or were you gonna straight up just like stream and just, you know, dive deep, face camless, the OG style, the OG way of streaming content? Oh, that's right. You were gonna do a VTuber model. Hell yeah! Every fella's gotta have their V2 model with the big boobs, big boobas. You're gonna make Katie jealous. Watch out now. You already have one in the process of being made? Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, so we were also talking about like the keyword to a lot of things you need to use, right? Nyx has been helping me out with a lot of my VTube stuff. So like this model, for example, was thanks to her. So you don't have to stare at a puppy in a bowl all the time. The chestnut here, our little Texas speech fella, he's also, thanks to Nyx, looking out for me. There's a lot of open sources, and I use that keyword a lot because you don't want to look up, you know, free to use. I mean, that's like the popular phrase now, but before that, if you wanted to search for something you could use without paying for it, or people who were like willing to share their work, the term is open source. So oh my goodness, I'm really looking forward to you guys' debut. So Muda is mostly in June, and we got Fuse coming in possibly at the end of the year, maybe next year. If your model breaks again, you're gonna stop trying to make your own. I mean, that's also fair, honestly. Like at that point, I think you should just stream full time, faceless, you know, and silently work your way with another help of someone else to rig it for you. I mean, if you got your model, Muda, you can always ask someone. I think, do we have someone who can help you with rigging? I feel like Minty. I don't know if you remember Minty, right? Minty, Gaz talked a lot about Zeus. I don't know if you remember Zeus, your boy Zeus. He has his model. Like he had his design himself, but he had Minty help with the rigging. And I think Zeus's model was like 200 USD. Yeah. You remember Minty? Yeah. So I haven't heard much from them. They've been very busy, very busy with school, but they are open to taking commissions. I still believe. So if you ever do hit that rough spot, Murasame, I don't talk once. Well, hey, I'm just giving a free shout out. You know, if your model does crash and completely bork on you again, it wouldn't hurt to reach out. You know, your model is gonna cost you up to 1 to 2K. Oof, dudes, that's actually, yeah, that's understand. Are you getting a model from like the ground up? Are you working like from sketch? Fuse also, you said you commended. Person making it say it would take a while to make and do it. Oh yeah, accepting payment after the job is done. Let's see. And Murasama also says, but you know Cloudy and talks a lot with Minty. Oh yeah, so you guys, yeah, so you can get in touch with her through you know your girl, since they're besties and all that. You know, it wouldn't hurt to throw that idea out there, right? It's like a 3D model that's being made from the ground up. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, 2K for a model fully rigged from the ground up at the, you know, at the commissioner's own, you know, art directive, you know, full directive control is definitely going to be worth that much. Advanced face tracking. Ooh, that's going to be nice, right? You don't want to. You want to be able to track all the glibs and glares. You want to be able to see all the movements. You want to see all their eyebrows raising, their lips, nose flares. Fuse, are you gonna get them to rig it with the phone, just by chance? You know, just a little. Face tracking, iPhone X, iPhone, whatever version they called it, right? So Miro takes over a whole goddamn year. It's gonna take a year to jump. Well, until then, you're gonna have to play with me. I'm just kidding. It's gonna take a while, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys. You're gonna be using an iPhone for the face tracking, and that's the only reason why you'd buy an iPhone. Real. Nah, you're so real for the views, because honestly, I think about switching over to like a Huion phone. Like the Huion, is it Huion? I don't know how to pronounce it. Huion phone. I think it's pronounced like Yuan phone or something like that. It's the Asian phone. They can fold. It's so cool. Muda, maybe you overdid it with her hair. You know what? That could be it. There's a lot of physics to go into rigging, and like if different parts of your models collide because of physics that you have turned on and off, I feel like, oh, that is a masterclass of its own. You hate Apple products, Fuse? You prefer Razer phones? Honestly, more power to you, because yeah, a lot of Apple phones are just straight ripoffs. Like over in, you know, the Asian markets, they're being sold basically at flea markets, right? And you know how much they're going for? Literally like 10,000% less, or like 10,000 times less than what they're selling here. They're trying to sell you an iPhone 17 for like 1,600 bucks. Over in the Asian market, it's like 15 bucks, 12 bucks, right? Because it's literally like nothing. And the one thing people forget is that the reason why everything's expensive over here in America, because they outsource everything from around the world. The key word here, guys, fellas, listen, it's branding, all right? Everyone knows this about Versace. Everyone knows this about, you know, Louis Vuitton, stuff like that. Anytime there's a big famous company that is just famous for someone famous doing something really cool that makes it stand out, of course they're gonna say, oh, well, you're not paying for the product, you're paying for the brand, because everyone you know that is cool wears our stuff, and that makes us cool. So that's why we can charge you all these cool prices. It's complete bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It's so bullcrap. Your current phone is a free government phone, Fuse? Yeah, at the taxpayer expense. Absolutely. You're welcome. I helped pay for Fuse's phone because I pay taxes when I went to go get my legal kind of crack. Oh, you like your Xiaomi phone? Is it pronounced Xiaomi? Like Xiao, like Xiao, or is it like Xiaoma? Xiaomi? Xiaomi? Shimmy ya, shimmy na 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 na. Oh, a 10T Pro. Is it 10T for 10 terabytes? God damn. Honestly, all this talk about technology, like reinventing phones, right? Getting smaller and smaller. Did I ever tell you guys about how I heard, like, what was it? A couple years back, like 2023, that they were possibly in the middle, like they were in the midst of reinventing the wheel, the CD for that matter. They were reinventing the CD. Fuse says, let's see, taxpayer is also paying for your paychecks. Yeah, that's also true. That's also very, very true. Thank you for your service, by the way. Muna says, maybe gonna go to Xiaomi 15T Pro. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds like, honestly, it sounds like the Asian phones have better face tracking, but I feel like a lot of the compatibility to like VTuber rigging is also going to be like limited to like either Apple phones or something else for that matter. I'll thank you for when your PC when you get it. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. 5 phones better. Honestly, yeah, that's a whole lot better. Now, what was I saying earlier about reinventing? Oh yeah, it's the CD. I was so excited about it, right? Because I was like, man, it's been a few years now. They're probably never going to do it now. Because what they were going to do with the CD, guys, was, get this. Instead of like the typical like several hundred megabytes or like gig on a CD, on a compact disc, right? Was they were going to transform the data capacity storage on these things to hold petabytes. P-E-T-A bytes. And we all know how big terabytes are, right? A petabyte is like almost 1,000 times as a single terabyte. That is huge. Imagine, bro, if we got games to be on these PT discs, right? These PT byte discs. I'm gonna say that because I don't want to make it sound like, yeah. Exactly, Fuse. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for clarifying. That's huge, right? It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be fat, and that would solve like literally 99% of gaming's problem right now, right? Because if a game is gonna have a live service update like forever, it would keep games alive. It would stop games from being killed. It would literally help the Stop Killing Games Act literally go through, because with a game like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Destiny 2, or the Warcraft, like you have all these constant updates, and no one, like Destiny 2, you don't want to shelve your old content. You don't want to put it away for no one to ever play again and be like, oh, how did the story happen? I don't know. You should have been there. You should have bought the game when it came out. You should have bought the DLC when it came out. It could literally solve every gamer's problem about like not having disk storage space, because then it would just be on the CD again, right? We would just come full circle. Almost forgot an Ethernet cable. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna tell you can't forget that. You're gonna have your own Ethernet cable, bro. Fuse, you don't usually buy live service bullshit games. Honestly, that's fair. That's valid, right? But say like say like Fortnite, right? Because Fortnite is a very free to play game, and like the only thing keeping it alive is it's like a online store, right? If it's in-game purchases for skins, which I think is pretty funny. Like what was the most recent one they have? Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show. I don't know how that's gonna work, especially with Rigby being short. I think Rigby is gonna be like a pet. That's the sad truth, really. South Park, yeah, South Park is going on right now. They did announce a Regular Show, and it's gonna be the funniest thing ever, honestly. But yeah, but I mean, like a lot of games that are just big and like with storage in general, right? Like you could have a single CD and burn games like Wuthering Waves, Where the Sky Meets, Duet Nights Abyss, Triple Z. You could like all these gacha games, right? You could put on a compact disc that can hold 1,000 terabytes. Oh my god, tell me that wouldn't solve like half your gaming problems, right? You wouldn't have to sacrifice like data storage on a game to like, okay, I gotta install this because I want to play this, but then I don't have enough storage space, so I have to throw out this other game I haven't touched in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna go back and touch it in 2 weeks because my friends are gonna want to play it tonight. So it's like all this back and forth is crazy, and I think this CD, honestly, I really wish was still a thing. I don't even know if it's still being worked on. I really don't. I really wish it was still. Rigby is gonna be put into a mech. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I still think it'd be funny if he was both. If he was like a pet and a playable character. What are some? What are you doing with that emo? Are you just playing on the ice? Are you just chilling? You just chilling right now? You big chilling? You big chilling? You big chilling? Bing chilling? Bing chilling? So big chilling. Actually, my phone's going off crazy. God damn it. Okay. So let's see, what is we doing here? Let me try loading up this game real quick. See if it doesn't blow out our speakers. Let me just mute this real quick. Let me just turn that down. Because now we're gonna do, there's this old game I have. Let's see, where is it? Do I not have it downloaded? Oh, I have it. No, okay, here it is. This is supposed to be like a surreal kind of game where like it's about like, I don't know, having to think about choices you make. I don't know if it's like a dating sim. I don't think it's a dating sim. I think it's more of a what's the word for it? See, here it is. Here we go. The non-existence of you and me. How's the sound going for you guys? So we got a little bit of gain, we got the limiter going, we got that. Okay. Let me update the category real quick. The non-existence, is it? Yeah. The no existence. Yeah, I've yet to actually find out what this one does, or what this kind of game is. Fun fact, Fortnite physical copies and Rocket League physical copies are now collectors. Also, the people who pay $40 for Rocket League must be pissed. Honestly. Gonna lurk and continue to play Spider-Man 2 till midnight? Alright, Osama, hell yeah, bro. Get that Spider-Man 2 game, hell yeah. He also says, you think the Stop Killing Games movement is aimed less at free games and more at paid live service games? Also true, but I do think that games being made simply as a tax write-off, and that, okay, Fuse, I think you know this, right? Like a lot of games that are being made now are simply just being made for like tax write-off purposes, and that's why we see a lot of canceled games that are huge. Like Titanfall 3 was going to be a huge comeback, it was going to be huge, it was going to be massive, but they canceled it, right? Because they got the people, the hirees, to build what they want just to make enough and then make it a tax write-off, and they killed it. I hate when they do that. Gonna take next week for rigging, because you take the next week off. Very nice, Murasame. Okay. Hey man, I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you. Have a good lurk. It just pisses me the fuck off, the Titan 3. Dude, honestly, same. Like, I don't even play Titanfall. I never played the first two, but I know how hype the Titanfall 2 was. I know the hype. Like, the community felt like, dude, the gaming community was on its knees for a third one, and then they announced it. Oh my god, everyone had the will to live again. And then what do? Like 3 months later, canceled it. Oh, but it's something you say, by the way, new monsters. Monster flavors are out in Germany. Oh my god, I'm jealous. You guys get first dibs. I'm fucking jealous. Titanfall 1 and 2 were amazing. Honestly, I take your word for it, Fuse, because a lot of what was it, the game mechanics for like wall kicking, sliding, like it was like you take Assassin's Creed, like a little bit of Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, right? Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, mechanics of wall running, sliding, jumping, and all that, and Titanfall just made it better. Titanfall just made it so much better. The ruby red one and the Viking berry. Okay, let me screenshot that because I need that. I need those flavors as soon as they come out. Let me screenshot that bitch. Aw. I can totally screenshot this. What do you mean? I can screenshot my own OBS. I can screenshot my OBS. What do you... Oh, I guess it won't let me. Alrighty, fine. You're definitely making... This is definitely your new favorite? Damn, I've never been more jealous, honestly. Alright, so let me get this game going. Let me get the settings. Settings, return full screen. Let's do windowed. People are like, oh, you do windowed. How could you? Also the text speed. Ooh, background volume. Let's do just a little bit, right? Ooh, this is nice. Okay, voice volume. Whoa. Oh, this is Chinese? Wait. This is... Oh. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Let's do windowed, right? I wonder if I can minimize it just enough to play it. Because I want to be able to see chat and I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So if this all checks out with you guys, I think we can start, right? So let's go ahead and get this going. Continue. Wait, did I have a continue? Did I ever start this? Oh god.
Stop saying penis. Penis. Fuck.
Thank you so much for that, Marsama. I appreciate you. Now what's going on over here? Huh? Oh no. What is this? Fuse say Call of Duty did the wall run mechanics for Black Ops 3 to Infinite Warfare, but originally Infinite War founders, Infinite Warfare founders made Call of Duty a killer game that damn near, wait, didn't he really? I remember that being a thing. People are like, oh, it's not gonna kill anything. It's not gonna kill anyone. And am I still right? What? Oh, actually, hold on. Text to speech buddy. Here. Average. Oh no. Okay, that's the last thing I want to hear from someone, honestly. It's like, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm just scared. No, you're looking for an excuse to hurt someone. I've heard that quite a few times. You're looking for an excuse to hurt someone. The guys at Respawn Entertainment are the founders of Infinity Ward? Oh, yeah, I remember that whole thing. What do you mean you never wished for it to come true? Okay, what are you on? Okay, what do you mean by that? I'm not exactly sure I follow. Guys, I might have fucked up. I might have started like a new game and like went in a few sentences in, like just to check out what it was, and like I closed it, and I think I might have fucked up. I think I genuinely fucked up. Did she like memorize that I opened chapter something, the first encounter? Let me get chat going a little bit. Let's see. They got fired when Infinity War was bought out by Microsoft, so they decided to clap back with Titanfall. They used the same formula for Call of Duty with a few extras, including super abilities and advancement movement. Oh, that's right. I also remember that too. This was like hot gaming news. Like they were just going back and forth with all these advancements. Morning. On that afternoon. Wait, is morning kind of like another way of just like abbreviating, like late morning, early afternoon? Lilith appeared. Can we just say like 12:30? Oh, I can't go back and see the history, but I have options still. What are my options? Still the same as last time. Okay. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do here is to die and wait for my body to decay. And then she showed up at my window. Call of Duty will never follow the same formula that Vince and Jason made. Honestly, I feel that. I've never played a single Call of Duty game, except for like maybe a few times of like at a friend's house. But I don't think they will ever capture that magic again. Not ever, but forever. Yeah, like what was that? There's like a few YouTubers I follow. Was it Merc Music? I followed Merc Music for like the longest time because he played Call of Duty for like ever. And I guess I kind of like stopped following around Call of Duty news because he talked more and more about how bad it was getting, but then the guy got into like a serious relationship that kind of steered him away from playing review games on Call of Duty a lot. So sadly, kind of like that's where I fell off on like the Call of Duty news. But he was very intuitive about it, and he was basically on the same sentiments you have, Fuse. Exact same sentiments. Chair? She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you, like you were just another object in her room. The desk. Of course, you are the real master of this room. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize you to even start. So these are different objects in the room having a monologue or a dialogue with each other. I think they're having a monologue. Am I schizo? Am I like imagining different parts of reality having a voice? That's interesting. Let's see. Call of Duty will never capture the original magic they had once because they made a dumb fucking decision to fire Vince and Jason. Honestly, dude, when I heard about that, that's kind of like when I found out when Destiny 2 was struggling to even launch because they fired like 90% of the original Halo crew, right? Like after Halo 3, like everyone was just falling, like after Halo Reach, people were falling off left and right. And the final straw for me was like knowing the game wasn't going to be the same, and I knew it, was when the composer for a lot of Destiny 1 and 2's music, Marty O'Donnell, the composer, got sued because of like using his own music for his own stuff, and they basically went behind his back and trademarked it and like did a whole legal loophole to like steal his music from him. And I thought that was fucked up. Like that's not the Bungie I know, right? Let's see. Call of Duty was Call of Duty a live service game before Vince and Jason got fired? It was, but did people get banned for running mods in single player? Fuck no. You also bring up a valid point. I don't think I've ever heard about people getting banned for single player mod use when Call of Duty was actually still kind of like, you know, a hot topic. Who am I? Where am I? What should I? Oh, these are interesting choices. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So who am I? Wait. Are these questions derivative from her point of view? Did I just manage to speak? Or is it the choices in this game are meaningless? Whoa, okay, we're getting to the psychological factor here. The radio speaks, Silence. Even after silence comes, there's silence. But silence is always distant, to be broken. Okay, that's interesting.
ちゃんと聞こえてたわ。
Okay, how are you getting inside my head, and how do you hear the voices I'm hearing inside my head?
あなたはこのゲームの主人公よ。今は部屋の中で美少女の攻略を企んでいるところね。
Sitting in your room ready to pursue the path to win over a beautiful girl? I'm not exactly sure. I picked up this game for that particular reason. Back to chat real quick. The last Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 3, and that's just for the campaign mode. They fucked off the Black Series. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, the more divisive a game makes, like, I'm just saying, like, no matter how good a game is, right, if it splits the community as close as, like, say 30-70, like 30 say it's trash and the other 70% say it's absolute gold, I want to say that's still objectively a good game, but at its core, to like the people who follow day one, it's a bad game, right? Any game that splits and divides a community in any way, like any capacity beyond 30, that 30-70 split, I think is relatively a bad game if you're familiar with it. Okay, what about you? Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? I don't think I've ever met this bitch in my life. Hold on, wait a second, what the fuck? Hold up here, my bitch. What are you doing? Are you just a figment of my imagination?
本当に知りたい？選択肢に選ばされたのではなくて？
Do you truly want to know, or is it simply because the only option you can choose is me? Oh. The mirror says, in the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. Or did you walk towards her instead? Interesting. Okay, so everything about this game is literally calling out the actions to say this game is very self-aware in a sense, like everything is breaking the fourth wall. Cyberpunk 2077 was broken on release, but instead of arguing with their fans, CD Projekt Red fixed their fucking game. It did everything they could. Yeah, they did. I feel like fixing 2077 was like a long 2 years before it became like a fully complete game. And good on them, honestly. It's completely different from like when it released. The bedsheet says, a crimson glow, her eyes, they pierce through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind, yet feels like it belongs to someone else. Wait, what are those chaotic noises? Or should I just breathe? I feel like what's funny is that these choices are literally just, it's not like a singular thought process, it is a continuous thought process, but we're just giving these right here. They decided to make the official framework mods for Cyberpunk because they want fans to be able to mod their game. That's also true. Letting people mod their own stuff is honestly the greatest freedom. Bedsheet. Are you asking us? We own the furniture in your chamber. You spent a long time talking to us, so maybe you become familiar with everything about you, dear friend. In short, you can think of us as your senses, honored one. Oh, come on, you're just objects. Do objects really deserve to be called senses? My most loyal subjects. Has it been far too long, hasn't it? Okay, let's go with this one. It has been a long time, your majesty. You remain as dignified and full of spirit as ever. That was a... Did we just like sidetrack from this? Like, CDR, let's see, Besida, Mojang. Yeah, like I can really, like, as much as I might not like some companies, like you can dislike a company for not putting out the best game, but the freedom they give to the players by you know, letting them exist with their own mods, as long as it's not really impacting multiplayer and saying like being used to like grief other people. I feel like that's a true win for the consumer, right? It's a true product for the gamers. It's just to say, hey, we trust you with this. Don't do anything crazy. It's yours. It's yours now. You own it. Go have fun. What more could you ask for? Okay, we're just gonna breathe in silence, awkward silence here.
見つめられるとドキドキする
What's it like to have someone's eyes fixed on you? To be honest, I'm not exactly sure. I've had this happen a few times and I just can't help but look away and I get shy. Wonderful. I could stay like this with your gaze on me forever. Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is it only your eyes have color? You're staring at me so hard it makes my skin crawl. I hate this feeling. Ooh, that sounds I mean, I don't know this chick, so it does gonna feel weird, right? But I feel like she gonna kill me if I say something like that. So I'm not simping for that answer either, so I'm just gonna go with the middle ground here. Oh, you didn't like that answer? I'm sorry.
空気が読めない人は嫌われるわよ
It's not very atmospheric of me. Listen, it's not, but like I don't know what's going on, girl. All right.
目が綺麗だと褒められていると受け取ってあげるわ
I mean, sure, go for it. Appreciate it. As long as you don't break my neck.
私が本当に実在していると思う
That's a very good question. Then, do you think she really exists? I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Did I just get a hug?
この行為は間違いなくハグと呼べるわね
Okay. I feel like I'm being spoon-fed like literal details about the world around me because I have
儀式でもあるの君に私の存在を感じてもらうための儀式ね
because I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of a ritual intended to make you feel my presence. Like I noticed in the stream, my body's kind of like blocking off here.
ねえ今の感覚を
Let me just peek inside here. So what are you feeling right now? Fuse, you said Mojang pays people to run servers on Minecraft. Interesting. See, I didn't know that. Fuse, I don't know if you follow another streamer, but lately there's this one girl, I think her name is Queenie Boo, and she has this awesome playtime playing a modded Minecraft server, right, with Pokemon. And let me tell you, this server is so cool because some of these Pokemon you can actually like have as a mount, and the Pokemon that fly, technically you do fly around even though you don't go fast, right? Some of them fly, some of them run, and it's like it functions like an actual Pokemon game, but in Minecraft with all the other functional Minecraft things the game has to offer. Yeah, most servers are modded. Yeah, but like this one, oh my god, it's so clean, bro. Like it's so cool. Like when I tell you, they had like a shiny event for the server yesterday because I feel like, what was it? The modders were gone for like a day or something like that. I forget. The server owner was trying to make up to the people on the server. That Pixelmon server. I never got into like Minecraft, but like all of these custom servers, it's like honestly, it's a lot more alluring if it's like something I'm like used to, right? Like if it was Digimon, oh, I'm there. Okay, so history. Oh, I can't look at the history. I can't look at the history logs. I think the last question we were asked was, what does it feel like, right? A brand new sheet of A4 paper slicing your finger as you pull it out. That's kind of fucked up, as to say. It feels like the softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm. That's actually a lot. Yeah, that's a lot more specific and a lot better. Chalk dust and debris mixing into the air, drawn into your nostrils. Ooh, that sounds really fucked up, but you know what? I I think I'm gonna go with this over the, yeah, let's go with this one.
なるほど。触覚ってことね。
Sounds like touch. I like how I said it the most fucked up, like not in like in the most discouraging way, but like saying it's like chalk dust in your nose holes. And she says, well, it sounds like either way you got touched.
つまり、大した刺激ではなかったってことね。
So is she a figment of my imagination? Because if she's struggling to compare herself to something actually being real, that means we're in some kind of fucking psychosis. Minecraft is boring ass vanilla shit, yeah, and Mojang knows that Minecraft is boring ass vanilla shit. Mojang pays people to make mods for their games. Oh my god, is that why like they're struggling so hard with like to make a whole bunch of stuff on their other modded servers because Hytale came out? Because I feel like Hytale is like making Mojang run for its money, like they really are, right? And I think that's kind of a good thing, because if Hytale is literally giving the players what Minecraft could have been years ago, and it's pushing Mojang developers to actually like work more with the community, then hey, you know, it's a win. A win is a win. It's for everyone, right? We're all pushing each other to do better things. The parry in Spider-Man 2 is so satisfying, Buddha. Oh, you're learning the good stuff.
もう少し力を入れたわ。こうすると、二人の距離がもっと。
And now I hold you tighter, bringing us even closer. Ah, girl, I don't even know you like that. What's going on?
それで、きつくハグされた今は。
So what does it feel like to be held by a tight embrace? A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day. The first sprout breaking through the soil. Food scraps dissolving into stomach acid. Ooh, fuck. Fuck. I don't even have a sound for that. I have a sound for that? Hold on. Let's see. Alright, just... Oh, wait, is it not open? Oh no. Voice mod is not open. Mojang has always been a fan of competition. There are a few companies who will shout out other games whilst also being their biggest competition. That's very true, honestly. And that takes a lot of guts, really. It takes a lot of I guess it does take a lot of balls, right? It takes a lot of power to put your ego and pride away and just say, hey, you know, fuck it, you know, I hope you get the best out of, I hope you make the best of things, right? Okay, let's see, what is, so if I close Steam real quick, right? Let the game play. Open this. Take longer than expected. Please hold up. Yeah, voice mod's taking a little bit longer. Okay, so... Okay, there you go. Okay. I was wondering why you couldn't hear anything, right? Just... Wow. Okay, so how's a tighter hug feel? Oh, okay, let's be nice about this, right? Let's be nice about this. The sensations are becoming even stronger. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what if she is like something we're trying to perceive as like a person, right? But we're like in a coma, right? Let's say we're in a coma, and let's say, I'm just trying to figure out before the game ends. Let's just say we're like in a sleep paralysis type mode, right? Type shit. And this girl is actually like either like someone we know, a nurse, or maybe just like some kind of medical device, right? And like we're like perceiving them as something that's kind of like actually been like a procedure, but we just don't know it. And that's why like we're being all schizo, talking to inanimate objects. I'm just saying. Okay, okay, well, that's out of context. This way we're becoming one. Hello? APS. APS. What does it feel to be deeply embraced? Okay, what is that in quotations? Am I dying? Hello? I've never felt better. Help! Help! I can't breathe anymore. I'm reborn. Nothing special. Help! Oh my god. The world is my representation, as such observing through partial is not without truth. The enlightenment is mankind's emergence. Wait, what the fuck? The enlightenment is mankind's emergence from its self-imposed immaturity. Cosimo lived in the trees. The branches sketched outward, forming a lofty bridge suspended in mid-air. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. On the morning of April 16th, Dr. Rio stepped out of his clinic and kicked against a dead rat at the bottom of the stairs. Man is the measure of all things, determining what exists and what does not, yet even this creation is destined to decay. Alice ran across the field after it, and fortunately was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. He seemed like a man stripped of his skin, plunging into violent storm to battle against the elements. I feel like these are all, like, this is definitely referencing Alice in Wonderland, right? Are these also, like, are these all quotes from different books and, like, philosophies? Hello? Because these are, like, you know, these do make sense, and I'm not trying to click on any of them just yet, but, like, I feel like all of these are happening at once. I feel like all of these, truthfully, I feel like all of these answers, these responses are all true. These are all something we as the person know, like something we've all read. Oh, and Fuse, you say, let's see, there's a tag on Minecraft's main menu that pops up. Sometimes someone says, oh, that sometimes says you should play Terraria, and Terraria says the same thing, you should totally play Minecraft. I like little nods like that from other games that says, hey, you check this one out, and they do it back. Plus competition is really good for gamers and developers. True. Epic Games and Steam are really good for each other, even though they're on each other's competition. They also really good for gamers and indie developers. Yeah, I agree with that. Even though, like, in recent times, I feel like Epic's kind of like butted heads with Steam because of, like, Steam's, like, better business practice, right? And Epic Games has just been kind of like, you're making us look bad, and it's like, no, bitch, you're the ones who make yourselves look bad, right? So, like, you can't put that on us. And Epic's just kind of like, all right, fine, and they kind of like just back off. Because I feel like, I don't think I've ever heard too much beef go between Epic and Steam. Like, whatever happens stays in the news for like a week or two at most, and then after that it's just like, okay, that's like, it's a one and done type deal, right? Like, they move on. Okay, so, ooh, this is interesting. So I replied with help, and then as a joke, right, to my own true characteristic nature. And now all this, I feel like the enlightenment is mankind's emergence from a self-imposed immaturity. I'm really fucking with this answer a lot. I love you. I hate you. I'm gonna go with the neutral stance here because I don't know her well enough to feel all that. Perfect. The ritual. Well, this was a ritual this whole time. What do you mean? What? What do you mean by that? Let's see. Epic may have butted heads with Steam, but Steam and Epic have a strong mutual respect for each other. However, Steam is currently in a stupid, nearly $1 billion lawsuit. Okay, that's news to me. I need to know more about that. How did this come about, honestly? How? What? Bro, okay, I don't know what it is, but anytime a character named Lilith is supposed to be like this weird, like ethereal creature that's supposed to be like, have some kind of, I don't know. It's always like some mythical creature that looks human. It's supposed to be like a girl, has a name Lilith. What is this? What is this sudden fascination of the word Lilith with like anthropomorphic creatures from the abyss? Chapter 1, Sweet Cake Time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very beings points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith or hypothesis for the existence of time machines and an inexplicable motive at that, experienced by people. By Lilith, Cake Studies Volume 2. What the hell? You know what? I feel like this seems like a lot of garbo, but it might be a derivative of like another philosopher's text. No, I click enter. I click okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere here. We're moving on. We're getting closer to the truth here. Why is suddenly the why is the music a movie trailer ambiance? Why is it serious now? Hello? Chair. Vertigo. Shaking. Aika, it's been a long time since we're missing. Shall we continue the search? Who is? How do you even pronounce that? It's a mute sound or just a block after, block after block. Yeah, how do you pronounce that? Oh, my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Who is a young girl who appears in screens, yellowed notebooks, fleeting moments for a last time. Like how every Thursday afternoon, John takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. It's so hard to read this in white text. Is the text not bolder? Can I not make the text bolder? Text speed is... I mean, it doesn't really help much. I really wish we can like make the text bolder, because even for me it's hard to read. Let's see. Let's see, the lawsuit on Steam goes as because they have a monopoly on the gaming industry. Steam's monopoly on the gaming industry didn't happen because of hostile takeovers or buying out competition. It happened because they're just better. Xbox is doing so shitty in the gaming industry because they're giving up on being competition for PlayStation. Honestly, yeah, that makes sense. I don't understand how they can assume that Steam has a monopoly because their marketing is a lot better. Like, they literally don't have a cutthroat system where they gouge the developers to put their game on their store, right? Oh, Murasame, you found a bug. You found a bug. Well, you know what? You should probably clip that and send it to Reddit, because I'm pretty sure they might have found the same ones. And Nintendo's only relevancy comes out from their lawsuit on Power World. Honestly, fuck Nintendo, bro. Fuck Nintendo, and I pray for their downfall. I hope the Nintendo bubble pops, and it's gonna pop so hard, because you know what? Their lawsuit on Power World got dropped, but they're trying to sue Power for something else now, right? And guess what? You know what Power World has the balls to do, Fuse? And I think you know this too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Power World now has the balls to go and put out merch, right? Was it Power World pals or something like that, right? Like actual like figurines. They're trying to type, oh, trading card game. They're trying to tap into the trading card game because, you know, Pokemon has their own like TGC like bubble, right? Oh my god, it's gonna be the funniest thing ever. Murasame, you're playing on the hardest difficulty and still hit one mini boss? Wait, you one shot a mini boss? You know, it could be a bug or it could be a feature. It could be that you have the right synergy for the mechanics to work just right. Nintendo was originally a prostitute company? Bro, what? The most I ever looked into Nintendo was like over 200 years ago. They were originally just a simple playing card company, like just like, you know, a card. Oh, but you know what? The card company could have been a front for that kind of business too. Now that I think about it, yeah, a lot of simple children's card games and all this other stuff were kind of like code for a bunch of other red light business stuff. Yeah, I totally believe that. I'm genuinely inclined to believe that, Fuse, because of like Japan's history, right? Dirty. It's just dirty. I want to know more about this girl. The mirror says nothing. So, none of you know anything? My apologies, Your Majesty. I know. When did you show up? Speak freely, my loyal subject. Her name is... She was once our... And she has the same as... Her traits include... And... She once... And then you chose... Which is why you now... Leading her... In short... The girl beyond the world has disappeared. Thank you for that. Okay, so Nintendo made playing card games hired... okay, I can't use the same word twice. But you know, let's use a different term. Hired escorts made corn trading cards with pictures of the ladies on them and ran a taxi service. Bro, you know, why does that sound like an actual service? Like, honestly, as fucked up as that is, because that is so fucked up, right? That actually makes sense. Like, I wouldn't put it past companies doing that now, honestly. I wouldn't. That's actually something. Oh my god, I can actually imagine that, because you kind of want, hey bro, I have a lady for you, here's her calling card, and it's got like her info, it's got her face on it, it's got her stats on it. It all makes sense. And the energy cost they put on Pokemon, there's no way they also put that on the ye old, you know, Prosty cards too. Ye old Prosty cards is gonna cost you, and it has like 2 doubloons on it, which is like the coin token equivalent to like maybe a couple hundred yen, right? Or like a couple thousand. And like, don't tell me it had like the likes and dislikes of them, kind of like describing them like the same way. Oh my god, dude, the whole layout of Pokemon that roots back to that makes a whole lot of sense and is so gross, bro. Oh my god, bro, all the Pokemon fans, if they hear about this, they're gonna rage. They're just gonna be everywhere. They're gonna be like, no, that's not true. Don't listen to him. Where are the facts? Where'd you get this facts? Facts? Source? Facts? Honestly, guys, you're watching this in the VOD in the future. I'm sorry to the Pokemon fans. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your favorite people. I mean, look at this. Look at the lore. Fuse. What was the lore for that one guy? The flaming Pokemon that took that little girl to the mountains when she was like a child, and basically had, you know, Poke babies with her. Who was it? Typhlosion? Yeah. Remember the lore on that guy? That's not too far off. You gotta tell me that's not true. You gotta tell me that, you know, good old Nintendo is innocent. Come on now. You stare at the back of the notebook. Oh, you stare at the black notebook, and a strange sense of I can't fucking white text. Oh, familiarity washes over you. It feels like sipping an aged wine. It's deep mahogany colored, nurtured in the oak tree. Oh, and the oak barrel. Downing it in one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. Why did I just drink? Why did I just slurp a whole barrel of sauce? Hello? It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Oh shit. Oh guys, we gotta open this shit. We gotta find out the truth. Come on. Oh, that's nothing. I wasn't doing anything. I totally wasn't doing anything. I mean, I don't know why I look at you guys, but like I wasn't doing nothing. Right, chat? No. Jeffy. I wasn't doing nothing. Right?
ごめんなさい。驚かせちゃったわね。
Yeah. No problem.
この前の続きをやりましょう。
What were we doing? Yeah, what were we doing?
まさか忘れたの？あの誓いも絆も感動も覚えているのはリリスだけなの？
Oh shit, wait, hold on. Am I being kidnapped right now? Was I kidnapped this whole time? Do I have like middle school syndrome where I just talk to everything in my head and this girl straight up fucking kidnapped me? And like now I'm hallucinating with all the things in her room? Such things have never existed in the first place. Oh, bonds, emotions. Yeah, I totally get, yeah. Chat, I don't want to die. Just please go along with it. I don't want to die. Let's see. The Pokemon that had the biggest crush on Ash was Latias. Latias, or was it Lapras? Or was it actually Latias? And throughout the whole movie, Latias is just sitting there trying to get Ash to smash her. Nintendo is not innocent. Bro, I'm telling you, I knew I wasn't the only one. Like, why the fuck did they draw some of these creatures, these non-existent creatures, right? These non-existent super animals to have like these weird ass bedroom eyes. Like, you're telling me Lapras doesn't have these weird, like, unnecessary bedroom eyes for no fucking reason? Like, oh my god, that, like, I don't think like that's very kid friendly, right? I don't think that's very kid friendly of you, right? Bro, Digimon has more like appropriate characters, like there are drawn like without that way. Like, I'm not saying it's definitely not for kids. Angelomon, Debbie Angelomon, those are definitely tier 15 characters, all right? Don't get me wrong, those are definitely, and hello, we evolved into our adult form, so therefore, like, I'm like, okay, listen, Mr. Roboto, all right, relax, all right? I see the point you're trying to get here. You're trying to get me a fucking cat to turn into a woman, all right? How's that logic? And how's that leap in logic? Help me out here, exactly. How does that work? Okay, you just don't start with me, all right? Digimon, you're not free either. Digimon. I think Digimon just does it better, but I don't think it's just, you know what? No, Japan's fucking weird. How about that? Japan's just fucking weird. All of it is weird. Either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. I don't know. I think they're all just, yeah. It's gone better. Even if you don't remember, it's okay. Really? You sure? This is a visual novel. You can't just use the history log to recall everything. Can I though? Can I though? Oh my god, this game is so self-aware. It even knows what I'm doing. Speaker 1. We're gonna be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Speaker 2. What the fuck? When was this? Speaker 2. Oh, by the way, is the girl coming to stay with us for a while? I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited. 2 hours later. Wait, when did I make this choice? What? Hi, my name is Liz. Sorry to bother you, but is this your house? Yeah, this is it. You seem to feel like I've, seen you somewhere before. Oh, that's right. It's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life. In your past life, when I was stuck on a maiden of divine rebirth, my power is no longer sufficient to keep the 4 heavenly kings sealed away. Oh, I remember now. I remember these bonds. I can remember everything. Lilith Chan, we'll save the world together again. That's fantastic, player Sama. What the fuck? This is total Delulu land. What the fuck? What? This is absolute Delulu land, man. What the hell? Past and future? What do you mean? We never had such conversation, did we? That's not the real history log. Yeah. Oh, let us. Guys, I'm genuinely tempted to just play into the bit. Should I just play into the bit? Should I just play into the bit, or should I just straight up deny? Because I feel like I've been playing into it this whole time, right? Fuck it. Fuck it. I might as well just go all in. Fuck it. I'm all in, baby. Are you surprised with a lack of a proper response? Maybe just a little. have restored the real history log for you, so you can use it properly now. Okay, so she's been really chill with it. Oh, okay. How far back does it go? All right. Can I do I have to scroll manually? Oh, okay. It goes a lot faster with the keyboard. Okay. Wow. Okay, nothing else makes it go faster. So this is the whole conversation text we've had at the beginning of this game. This is, wow, that's pretty in-depth. I feel like the more we play into it, like, the less creepy it gets, right? I'm truly grateful. Wait, hold on. Yeah. This is the very first thing we said we had in the beginning of the game. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this for me. Am I still... Oh, the context is that it is female. She says it that am I still me right now? And above it is the vernacular pronouns for her. Okay. It's like, am I still me right now? Am I still the girl you know? Yet there's time I longed for this sight. Even if it was nothing more than a fleeting possibility. I don't mean to harm, I'm just afraid. I truly never wished for it to come true. Regardless, this is your choice. To deny the story and the choice you've made, I completely understand and accept that. Very well. Then let the me of this moment fade away forever. Wait, whoa. I feel like some games have done this, right? Like they use the end dialogue of the game as the intro dialogue of the game, right? They use the outro as the intro, so it comes full circle. Oh, you know what? I feel like we're really gonna get into something huge. Okay. Big preach.
君が私の話をちゃんと聞いていなかったせいな気もするけど、でも君になら何度でも同じことを話してあげてもいいわよ。
Alright. Oh, that's right. You guys can't understand shit. Even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you aren't listening to me, if it's you, I'm happy to repeat myself countless times. You know, big preach on you, Lilith. Big preach. Let's see, Nintendo. So the exact opposite of homophobia is homophilia. It is the love support and acceptance towards people of the alphabet mafia. Honestly, yeah, I feel it. Damn. Oh shit, I didn't even click advance. By the way, I haven't properly introduced myself yet. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, there's like a lot of homophilia in my server, to be honest. There's a lot of homophilia in my friend group. Let's see, aerophobia has a philia side to it. Damn, why are you so right for that? You so real? You so right for that, Fuse? Childhood friend. Okay, you know, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, a childhood friend would definitely make sense right about now, because like bro, honestly, and you know, in the context of, you know, Japan or wherever you live, to be honest, like having a friend that's been around the neighborhood and just known you forever come over and stay with you makes a lot more sense. Oh, I see. I have one of those. Have you already forgotten? In the summers, we'd run together, climb trees, catch butterflies, play games, and finish school assignments. I'm a homophile? What the hell? You're just a homie? Nah, bro. I'm a homie-phile. And a... Hold on. I'm gonna put this in chat just so you can share this with everyone else, alright? Get it right, Fuse. Get it right. What are you describing now is so generic, it could apply to anyone. Fuck it. I remember now. By the way, have you eaten anything in a while? Oh, you haven't eaten anything in a while, have you? Yeah, I'm just gonna play along the bit, honestly. I'm gonna play the part where like I just fuck, you know, we're homies, we're both Delulu like that. All right, well, we'll be baking today.
ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートケーキタイム。つま
Sure.
りリリス先生の指導のもとで君に美味しいいちごケーキを作ってもらおうってこと。
Hold on, child. Give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna switch over to voice mod. Voice mod's been acting up lately. Voice mod has been gotten like so aggressive with their what's the word for it? Mic setting, right? I had a custom mic setup and everything, and then they took that away and said, nope, that's not an exclusive feature because you keep using our shit. You don't want to pay for it. And it's like, well, what's the point about that, right? Like, what's the point of that? That's so gay. But hold on. Okay, so there we go. That should be a lot better now, right? Right? Okay. It's too loud, too loud. Oh, hell yeah. You seem like you love being a little spoon, you just want to admit it? What the fuck? Fuse, listen here, alright? You can't make assumptions about me, alright? I'm gonna big spoon you, alright? I'm gonna big spoon you and I'm gonna give you the best prostate check of your life, okay? Relax. Don't make me come over there, because I will, alright? I will straight diddle your skittle and you'll never want to wake up the same again. Alright, you done? You done diddling your skittles over there? You done diddling with your skittles? Swear to God, swear to Jesus. I'm quiet. Alright, game overpowers. Okay, so I know that part, but I'm messing with the settings right now. So I can't really just go and actually let me go on my phone real quick. Let me check stream from my phone. Because I keep trying to do everything manually, right? And let's see. Let me check from this side. Let me see if I can put my ear to it. Oh, that sounds a lot cleaner, honestly. Slightly, is it still overpowering my voice? I think it feels fine. Hold on. No, but chat's right. You guys got a point here. Hold on. Okay, so let me just adjust this, adjust that. And we're good to go. But yeah, Nix, welcome back. We start, bro. I missed you. Like we started like an hour. We started like an hour ago. Murasama's in here. He's chilling. He's vibing. He's lurking while he plays Spider-Man 2. Hughes and I are talking about the whole gaming economics and turning brosexual and all that other shit. And then this game is kind of like, I don't know what to make of it. It's like a mix between like breaking the fourth wall and like slice of life. And I just have a feeling like there's something really not necessarily like disturbing, but like there's a harsh, dark truth that's gonna hit us at the end of this experience. Fuse, that's libel and slander, alright? You don't hear me going around the block telling everyone on stream, chat, Fuse, he likes supermassive, peens and wieners from animals that have two kinds of dicks. He likes getting sloppy toppy from people around the world that only have, the fattest of knockers, and he only likes it when you shoot down when you trap down his mouth. Like, I'm not doing that. I said that as an example, all right? Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. I said that as an example, all right? Look at me. I'm saying that you don't like that, all right? I'm saying that as an example. You don't hear me doing that, all right? So don't be going around telling people what I like. Don't do that. Nix, I can tell you're clicking this. I hope you have fun with that. I don't really get it, but sure. Wait, why am I the one making it? I hate strawberry cake. Whoa. I don't know what's happening, but sure. The process is simple. Bake a chiffon cake base spread some cream on top and decorate it with strawberries. First, we'll make the cake base. Oh yeah, Nix, we can't make the text any bolder because it's, I don't know why, it's not an option. I can't make it bolder. And they only have Japanese or Chinese voice acting. We don't get anything else here. Fuse, you do like getting sloppy toppy from goth girls? Say no. Fuse, I never said do you like getting sloppy toppy from goth girls, Mathapazongas. I just said you like getting dicked from weird ass animals with two kinds of peni with massive titties from different parts of the world. All right, that's what I said. What you like? All right, don't be trying to modify these other exemptions. All right, I know you ain't getting all that. Yes, these are all ingredients for a cake. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. The oven says, but regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet they aren't in the cabinet. Open the cabinet door. Dude, we're playing a whole bunch of Schrodinger's cat. What is this? Oh, they're really here. Could it be the angelic dream maiden prepared them in advance? Oh my god. Yeah. Nix, in case you don't know, like, this whole game is a whole lot of Delulu and Schrodinger's cat. Like, the whole possibility of like something existing. If it exists, that means it's real, right? If it's not real, that means it's not real. Like that whole Boondocks episode of like, you have to be ready for the unknown. Just because it's an unknown doesn't mean that it's known that it's an unknown. I'm like, god fucking damn it, this whole fucking rhetoric again. My brain. All right. Fuse, you say you do not like getting dicked down by Pokemon. Facts. That is a fair assertion. All right. Very factual, very based, but not me. Oh wait, what? Why is he getting closer? Oh wait, why is he getting closer? Am I spacing out? What? Hello? What? Why is it? Bro, wait, hold on. Why is the game zooming in? I'm not doing that. I can't. Is that a feature? What does it have? Wow. Separate them with overwhelming sorrow. Fuck it. You look at the eggs in front of you, and the profound sadness floods your heart. You look at the egg, me. Am I perceiving the egg as myself? What's happening? And then the milk is talking to me now? It's the kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided? Okay. And now the sugar's talking. Jesus Christ. Is it the moment that when it comes into existence? The moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it, or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force, or perhaps it is the modern age where hedonism erodes grand ideals. The concept of fate has long since dissolved. Christ on a stick, bro. We are hallucinating. We're going into new levels of Delulu. I'm tweaking here. I'm tweaking. I'm just tweaking. I'm tweaking. Big titties goth mommy is Solo's cup of tea. Nyx, absolutely riced. Based. Right? Did I say right? Right and based, and my mouse said riced. Oh my god. Dyslexia is real. Dyslexia is gonna be my downfall. It's gonna be the end of me, I swear to god. What did you clip? What is this? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What is this? Oh my god, Hicks. You got all that, but you didn't get the end? Oh my god.
さらに薄力粉も入れて混ぜる。
Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
次は卵黄を入れてもっと混ぜる。
Am I still mixing? What's going on here? And then I mixed them.
新しいボウルに卵白を入れ
Take
て
out a
混ぜ
new
て。
bowl, add the egg whites, and mix them in. Yes. And then wait, add them and mix.
そ
I
れ
thought
が
it said
でき
and
たら
then
混ぜ
mix.
た卵白をさっきのボウルに加えて混ぜ続けて。
Alright, I think we can read this much, right? With batter and mix them. Mix everything together in overwhelming sense of sorrow. Stir in circles, then another circle, and then another, and then another, and then another. Circle, 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 circle. Alright. Yes. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the drowning hum of repetition, says the cooking oil. Oh my god, this
こ
dude.
れでよし。生地の準備ができたわ。
Oh, all that just for batter? Are you kidding me? Ugh. Bro, everything in this game has a voice. We're all going schizo, and for some reason, either she can hear what I'm thinking, or it's just me in my head. I don't know.
次はオーブンに入れるだけ。
Next, all we have to do is put it in the oven. I'm gonna put you in my oven. All right, there we go. Sorry, 3 o'clock. Is it 3:30 o'clock? It's 2:30 right now. Sorry. I was too loud for that one. I had to be a little bit quieter, guys. I can't be so disruptive. My walls in my house are too thin. I can't be too out of pocket. The oven begins its work, and it's like any normal oven in this world. Now the desk is talking. Oh my god. The desk is now speaking. This marks your release for the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom.
どうかした？
I don't know, Lilith girl. It's like, for some reason, everything I look at, like every bit of inner monologue, inner dialogue I have in my head needs to be associated with, like, say, chat. It was like if I were to have these voices, the voices, right? If I don't talk to you guys about what I'm thinking and my thought process, it would be like me saying, oh yeah, the microphone in front of me says, bro, I totally hear you. I get what you're saying. That was a whole lot of word slap. Oh boy, holy yap session. You sure are yapping today, bro. And my mouse, looking at me like, I know you ain't touching me with your unwashed hands. I know you just got back from like petting the dog or whatever. You dirty ass. Like, I don't know why I'm talking what this person in this game is talking to every appliance and why every appliance has to talk back. You still haven't answered my earlier question. Who exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make any sense. Yeah. You didn't answer my earlier question, bro.
そうなの。見知らぬ少女が突然家に現れ、こんな設
Yep,
定。
strange girl appeared in my house out of nowhere, bro.
神ゲー最有力候補か。ありふれたホラー映画のスト
With such premise, is the most promising master love masterpiece of the year. or just a cliched horror suspense story. Next, if in case, because you weren't here for it when we started stream, right? Even though you asked for it, we basically started the game with a whole bunch of nothing, and we technically woke up to this girl in our house staring at us in our face saying, "Oh, you don't think I'm real? Well, how about a hug? Does this feel real to you, big boy?" And I'm over here screaming, "Help!" And then I get all these psychological, philosophy. Right? So I still have no clue who this girl is. I've been going along with a whole lot of nonsense, what they've been saying, really. I've been going, like, they say, "Oh yeah, bro, don't you know we're childhood friends?" I'm like, "Ah, of course, bro, of course. How did I not know that?" And what are some enough Spider-Man? Did you finally burn out? Did you finally get like enough out of that? Oh yeah, isn't it gonna be like 9 o'clock for you soon? Or midnight? I forget. You're a murderer hiding behind your key appearance to strike me when the time is right. You're a ghost living in an old house. You're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. You're just a game character. I can't say for sure. Out of all these responses, yeah, this last one. Relax, this isn't a difficult question. It's just a casual chat. And then when I catch you sleeping alone in your bedroom, I'm a trouble weenie. Alright, enough for today. Alright, got you, Murder Time. I totally get you. Oh yeah, next year when Murder Time is on a whole binger. They're on a quest to get that model running by June. Make your choice of the light hard? I don't know if I can do that, honestly. I feel like a lot of choices have weight to them. My opinion? I feel like what I choose is literally what she's choosing to become. So, best case scenario, maybe this. I see. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to match your expectations. Oh my god. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at. Holy shit, we're all getting the lecture, guys. So I was right. So if we selected anything else, I probably would have gotten jump scared. Oh god, 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 okay. True. Yeah, I was just joking. Perceiving me through your own perspective, aren't you? Correct. Because I don't want to die. Oh, hold on, let's pick over here. Alright, the text is a little hard to read, so I'll read for you. When understanding existence of another, the concepts that most easily come to mind are not metrists. Or what's it say? Materials? Oh fuck! Wait, hold on, wait. Sorry. Oh, metrics. They're not other metrics. Like red blood cell or white blood cell counts, or eosinophil indices. It's still concepts like friends, family, and those you dislike, people you love, or those you absolutely want to avoid, isn't it? I know you gave up on reading, that's why you don't read, which is surprised you got this far in life, but you know what? We're all getting by in our own ways. I'm sorry, that was harsh. That was fucked. I'm gonna put myself in a timeout corner. I'm sorry. Whether it's a murder, a ghost, a nagging mom, or a game character, these are all extensions on such concepts. honestly, Nyx, you have the. I think you put all your stats into luck, and it's working great for you.
これらの概念が成立するためには一つの前提が必
For
要な
those
の。
concepts to exist, a premise quietly hides itself. Have you noticed? A premise? For concepts to exist. In this context, what she means, Nyx, best way I can word it is like the concept of money, right? The concept of money exists because the premise of money is to serve people to have something they cannot barter for, right? It is the premise that trade can exist so others can live on things that they cannot have, right? Bread, red. Oh, that's you right now. You just, what was that? Can't read. I can't read. You know, what's that one meme of the Boondocks, right? There's a meme on the Boondocks. There's a still for it. Or what was it? Ruckus was holding an open book to a possessed Dubois. Yeah, I feel like I need to do that to you guys. I need to do that to you guys. The premise is the self as the perspective. Soft pink pads on the kitten's paw. Sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. Hamburger.
そうね。それはあなたが聞いた音ね。
Of course you heard it.
その通り。
Yes, the premise that enables these concepts is the self of the observer's perspective. Cheeseburger.
友達は誰の友達？
A friend to
嫌っ
whom?
ている人は誰
Someone
が嫌
disliked
ってい
by
るの？
whom? Someone
好
loved
きな
by
人は
whom?
誰が好きな人？
How do murderers,
殺人
ghosts,
鬼も幽霊も
moms, or game characters interact with me?
どうやってリリスは何者な
What
のか？
kind of existence is
私
Lilith's
たちは
identity?
どんな関係で
Meeting me with
二人の
such
間
an
でどんな
identity.
物語が
What
綴られる
stories
の
will
か？
unfold between us?
これらのことは自我があるから気になってしまうわけ
It
ね。
is precisely because these things are connected to the self that they become so significant to you. So this game is like super hyper aware that the character Lilith here can be anything and everything that the game provides as options, right? So basically saying if Deadpool, like for example, let's say this game was about Deadpool and Deadpool was talking to you, right? And Deadpool asks, so buddy, what am I to you, right? And it says, oh, you're my sexy boyfriend, or you're a murderer, or a clown, or you know, a rotting piece of meat, right? He probably laugh it off and says, you're right about all those things, but to you, I'm specifically a piece of dead meat, you know, because that's like, say I chose, let's say Deadpool was a piece of, you know, rotting meat. He would say, you're absolutely right, because, and he goes based off my answer. So everything up until this point in this game has been all about what you know, the author kind of like tailored it to be. She is all these things, and you know, currently what we're perceiving her as. So say Nyx, if you were to play this game, you say, oh, you're not a ghost, you're a murderer, you're a mommy. Then like if that game had that option, the game would say, yeah, you're right, I probably am that way to you, right?
どの概念も自我が作り出したも
It
の
is
なの。
precisely because these identities are the judgment of the self that they hold such supreme importance. So what she's also saying, Muda, let me dumb it down to you, right? Let's just say, you know, remember Sama, you were just playing Spider-Man, right? You're just like, oh my god, Spider-Man, he's so fucking cool. That's like also you saying, oh my god, he's cool. And I think if I were him, I would be cool. I would be so cool. Like that's basically what the game is saying. Anything you perceive with any amount of emotion is something you feel about yourself if that were you.
当たり前のことに聞こえるかもしれないけど、実は自我というのはね、現
You
代の
might
発明
think
なの。
I'm saying something obvious, but the truth, the self is a modern invention.
大昔の世界
Facts.
は
Facts.
万物が分け隔てなく平和に共存し、すべてが一体だった。
In earlier times, the world was once a complete world where all things harmoniously merged. Pangea.
たまに自我という視点に気づく人もい
Occasionally,
たけど、
some might notice the
ほとんど
existence
の
of the
人は
self as a
理念の研
perspective,
究に勢力を
but
つぎ込ん
most
でいた
devoted
の。
the energy to exploring grand ideas. So wait, does that mean all these like dialogues I've had with inanimate objects is because the middle skull syndrome is technically just being hyper aware of their own self-consciousness? That is so crazy.
それは雄大かつ完璧な万物を受け
These
入れられる
ideas were
ため、
magnified,
時には物質として現れ、
all
時に
encompassing.
神のように霊体として現れ、
Sometimes they manifested as
また時
matter,
に
sometimes
ロ
as
ゴスとし
gods,
て現れた。
sometimes as logos.
どの形であれ、それが存在することを思えば、
But
人
no
々は
matter
安心
what,
感が得られ
as
た
long
の。
as people thought of their existence, they felt reassured.
そして現代になって自我が
Then
発見
time
されたん
moved
だ。
into the modern era, and the self was discovered.
そして自身が
When
観
people
察の
regarded
対象となった
themselves as the objects
世
of
界は主観
observation,
と客観
the
に分
world
裂し
split
たの。
into two parts, subjective and objective.
それに従って世界がさらに広がった。
Thus, the world
今
unfolded
度は
again.
亀裂が入った鏡の
This
よう
time,
に
it
無数
fractured
の
like
か
a
けら
mirror.
がそれぞれの
The
世界を映
shards
し出すように
reflected
なった。
countless smaller worlds. So, basically speaking, like if you were to believe in the one true being in your mind to be like almighty, all powerful, then that was your truth, right? That was that. But now we come along and we say, oh, you believe in that? Well, I believe in this, and the thing you believe in is no, that's not true, and like now you have a different concept of your one truth, right? The one truth you believed in with your heart and soul is now something completely different, right? And now you're thinking like, so let me put into context, right? Let's say you grew up watching Dragon Ball, right? Everyone knows Dragon Ball. And it's like, okay, Dragon Ball, cool, super cool, awesome. I love the story, right? Goku can go Super Saiyan, Goku can do this, can do that. But then the story ended and you're like, dang, I wonder what this would happen, right? And we've seen Tits is oh my god, Nyx, that's you. So, and Nyx's reality, she is herself. She is Tits, right? Awesome, lovely. But then like in one version of us, or I mean, and our version of Nyx is very different, right? What we see of Nyx is our perspective of ourself as Nyx, like herself, right? And when people have like head canons of anyone they know, like say, I'm gonna go back to Dragon Ball here, right? When people make comics on like what was it, Dragon Ball AF alternate future, there is Dragon Ball Vision, or there's like different comics, right, that have super cool what ifs on like a fractured multiverse based on different timelines. If Vegeta won, or if Nappa won, or if like say Yamcha didn't die to those little seed making things, right? Like all these different versions of concepts are all based on, you know, your take on what you would do, on what you see yourself. In the next life, mother will be flat as a cutting board. Oh my god. Nick, you have a kid model of yourself. You is flat. Oh my god, you too.
これは視点としての自我と関わっているの。
I'm staying out of that one. I've forever been an A cup. I can't talk about who is and who isn't. This time it became, let's see, inseparably linked to the self and a perspective. Oh, as a perspective.
これが全ての議論の始まりなのよ。
As this marks the beginning of every topic we discuss. I get it. Wait, are you suddenly telling me that? Wait, no more gods. What a sad story this is. Basically. So that came out to like a really fine summary.
そ
Ow.
う。視点としての自我がやがて神の
Not
地位ま
only
で
as a
昇級
kid,
し、
even as an
世界
adult.
を
Oh my
創造
god.
するの。
Marasame, I'm very, very sorry to tell you this, but Nyx is not flat as a chessboard. You know, I don't know what the perceptions you have, but she's definitely not. Let's see. Indeed, but as the self, you can finally replace the gods, becoming the start of the world.
視点ってそんなに重要？
The perspective is
そ
really
う疑
that
問に思う
important?
かもしれないわね。
Maybe you would ask this. Oh, so you do know. You're right. So everyone knows. Everyone knows. Teehee.
普通の人はこの
Anyone
世
with
界が
common
正常に
sense
回
would
ってい
think
る
the
のが
world
常
is
識だと思
naturally
っている。
functioning as it
こ
should,
のゲームが
wouldn't
正常
they?
に起動しているようにね。
Just like this game is naturally running on as it should.
そう、
Ah,
こ
here,
こが重要なポイントなの。
mhm,
常
mhm.
識という存
Here's
在。
the hyper awareness we came here. We were talking about it. We were just talking about that. It's simple math. Math is math. You're right. Boobs are boobs.
常識というのは視点としての自我が世界を認識す
So-called
る重
common
要なツ
sense
ールなの。
is the crucial way to which the self perceives the world.
常識の力を借りて必要な情報だけを選んで収集すれば
Correct,
世界が理解で
Murasami.
きる
A
形
plus
で目の前
B
に現れる。
equals C these nuts. As long as the leveraged power of the word common sense to selectively gather information we need, the world presents itself to us in an understandable way.
常識は非常に頼りになるから
Hmm.
時に人は自我とい
Common
う視点ま
sense
で忘れ
is
てしまうの。
so. Wait, I can't read that. It was so eligible, intelligible, tellable. Common sense is so reliable that it often makes people forget the self is a perspective. Yes, perspective. Common sense is a perspective. What is common sense to you will not be common sense to me. What is common sense to people in Canada will not be common sense to people over in New Zealand.
このゲームで必要な常識、それはこ
In
れ
this
はノベ
game,
ルゲ
the
ーム
common
というこ
sense
と
you
よ。
need is this is a visual novel.
ノベルゲームはイラ
And
ス
this,
トや背景が
since
違うだ
it's
け
a
で大
visual
体同
novel,
じ。本質はあまり変わらないから、とてもわかりやすいわね。
yeah, I'm gonna wait for you to shut up. So in the context, because it's a visual novel, it's typically variations of text combined with images and backgrounds. Essentially, they're all quite similar and easy to understand. So, dude, this would be one hell of an introduction to a visual novel, right? Because unless you played them from the start and like, say your first one before this one was something like literature club, right? Because I feel like when COVID happened, everyone's introduction to a virtual novel being literature club, I would say has spoiled them on the expectations of a visual novel, right? Because nothing is ever going like not just a perception, right? Their expectations of a visual novel to have such grand, diverse of endings and character depth is going to be so like not just obscured, but it's gonna basically, yeah, it's really gonna make them think, oh man, this other visual novel better have the coolest sequence ever. It's gonna have the coolest plot twist or drug sequence. It's gonna make me change. It better blow my mind. It's like I'm sorry, but if literature club was like your first introduction to visual novels, I think you are gonna be forever disappointed with everything else.
例えばリリスの立ち絵が表示されていてテキストボックスにリリスの名前が書かれていれば自然にリリスと話していると思うでしょ。
This is like an overly complicated introduction to visual novels too. It's almost like if visual novels had a tutorial to all visual novels, this would be one hell of a way to get into it, really. And this was free on Steam too. So, for example, you see Lilith's sprite and dialog box that says Lilith, so you assume it's Lilith speaking to you.
でもその常識は
But is common sense
本
truly
当に信
infallible?
じていいの？
Here we go. Here's the other.
それが事実じゃない可能性だってあるわ。喋っているのはリリスじゃなくてリリスのリボンかもしれない。
What if that's not the case at all?
リリス
What if
という
all
3
these
つの文
words
字
are
に
being said by
何の意
Lilith's
味もないかもしれ
hairband?
ない。
What if the name Lilith in the dialogue box means absolutely nothing? So they're really trying to get you to think for yourself here. I think honestly, if this was say, I would say this would be a great test for people in middle school, to have like critical thinking and abstract thinking applied at the same time, right? Like if they can fully comprehend this to the point and like get through it perfectly fine without having their brains scrambled, congratulations, you're moving on to college courses.
別の例を挙げるなら、この背景を見たら、今は部屋の中にいるのだと認識するでしょ?
Similarly, you see the scene behind me and conclude this story is taking place in a room. Facts.
でももし、視野をもっと広げてみたらどうなる?
We zoomed out of this scene. Guys, we're gonna get a fourth wall break. Check it.
これは芝居の一部で、大勢の観客が私たちを見ているのかもしれない。
Perhaps this is merely the stage set of many spectators sitting below watching us. Ooh. So this is actually very telling of what a lot of visual novels are, and not just visual novels, but like animation as a whole, right? So like the whole background is gonna take up the whole entire screen, and usually what's animated in the foreground, which is Lilith right here, is our wonderful character, is gonna be in the very front, you know, making poses, you know, whatever action needs to be taken care of right then and there. And you know, this is where the tricky part of animation goes. So like for visual novels, having just a subtle background. Are the curtains moving? I don't know how they're moving. Oh my god, that's the curtains are animated. It's probably just a simple like rendering of like lines being deleted and added, but that is so cool.
映画のロケの可能性だってあるわ。カメラを向けられて、俳優のあなたがセリフを忘れて。
Perhaps this is a movie set. Cameras are pointed right at us, and you're just an actor, forgotten your lines. Also very true. So I don't know if you guys have seen like behind the scenes of like people who animate 3D stuff, like skits on YouTube, TikTok, right? One being like, if you look up on YouTube, I think it's a different name now. Antoine Delac. He made a lot of 3Ds like shorts a couple years back, and he now works at a animation studio, right? Which is good for him. But a lot of them share the same key pattern. Almost midnight, Murasame? Almost midnight? Alright, let me wrap it up. Let me hear. Let me speed this. Perhaps the world outside is desolate wasteland, ruined by earthquakes. But yeah, 3D artists, they kind of use the same technique where they put everything in front and make it look like it's actually a full world.
ここが人類文明の最後の砦だったり。
3 energy mods? Dude, you had 3 energy drinks today? Oh my god. I told you to go easy on that. Bad, Murasame. Bad. Nyx, get the pamphlet. Perhaps this is the last refuge of human civilization.
他の惑星にいる物語の可能性だって考えられるわ。
Fuse, ow. Why'd you take my hood? Why'd you take my hood, bro? Why'd you take my hood? What did you? Oh my god, coffee? No, Murasame, no, you can't have coffee and all those drinks. You can't. Go eat a banana right now. Go get someone to get you peanut butter right now. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. Fuse is pulling off my hood. Fucking Nyx and I are trying to discipline, you know, my nephew over here. Goddamn. Trying to ruin his goddamn make your heart explode with no. You're riddled with caffeine. You need magnesium in your system. Those are, I know, you know, listen here. I know my way around energy drinks. All right, you don't need to tell me. I was there when the drinks were liquid. All right, before they became solid values of just anything in my. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Dark circles. You want to talk dark circles? Hold on. Where's the dark circle button? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, okay, my bad. These are the. Oh my god, get timed out. Oh my god, you got timed out for that. Guys, I didn't click that. I didn't click that. Wait. I was scrolling around chat. Was scrolling, also just clicking the dialogue. So, oh, that's super nice. That's so nifty. one monster earlier. Okay, well, one is fine throughout the day. Nyx, love you, baby. Oh, Nyx says to Muda, sorry. I love you, baby, but you need a little time out. Muda Simon, I love you too, bro. Listen, this is for your own good. You need magnesium, brother. I'm telling you. Go easy on those drinks. Seriously, it's gonna ruin your sleeping pattern when you get older. It's not gonna be fun. I'm telling you, I'm struggling to have like a normal, wake up in the morning type deal at all. I'm telling you right now. Okay, where did I leave off on this? Where did I leave off on all this text? Let's see. Perhaps take place on another planet. The common sense falters. The sense falters. The appearance of the world before you changes. The world is no longer complete. It demands more explanations. At this point, the exploration of the self begins, and based on different experiences of the self, the appearance of the world also changes. More psychological. You're free. My head feels dizzy. The self influences the world? Yes. The mirror is now speaking. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Or are you engaging some sort of experimental performance art? The bedsheet now says, perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need an outlet for your emotions. Or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then your gaze fixes on the running oven, a fateful glance. Damn it! Stop thinking like that! Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet you think of one anyway. Your worst fears come true, and the next second the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine? I'm gonna stop with this stuff. Wait, you can hear it talking? A time machine's workflow is simple, but something's inside. Close the door and then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item's different when it comes out than when it went in. Yeah, that's exactly my workflow. Holy shit, we're so schizo, bro. We're talking to inanimate objects, and our inanimate object Lilith here also knows what we're talking about. Solo, you require head pats. This is the best I can do. This is the best I can do for you. The best I can do for you is... Hold on. Can I unstick you? Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can unstick you. If I remove, right? Let's see, if I remove all items in the scene. Right. Let me add you back. Let me try adding you back real quick. Chestnut. Let me add you back. Oh, my bad. I stretched out here. Wait. Default. Oh, I hate this. Okay, defaults. Ugh, this is so dumb. Midnight, it's midnight. So whenever I switch out VTube Studio, it messes with the... How can I put this? Like, it messes with the overall ratio aspects of... There we go. Of my default settings too. So I have to constantly arrange it if I accidentally click on the outside edges. So like, that's not my default setting. Is that my default? Like I said, the most I can do this is just, that's the most I can do for you, right? It's just hold your head like this. That's the most I can do. All right. But this is not my default size here. Let's see. Let me try moving. Like, I need to see the arrows. There we go. no, 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 shut your face, shut your butthole. Ow. All right, if I make this a little bit bigger, there we go. Okay, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. Right, default should be like right around there. My default button is somewhat betraying me. This is gonna bother me so much. All right, so I think right around there is fine. Perfect. There we go. Now let me add. Your cat is literally laying on you, requesting for belly rubs. You know, chat, there's the most I can give you, right? This is the most I can give you. I'm so sorry. We don't have to pin it, but can we do this as 24? Hold on. Ah, why would you this? Okay. Oh my god. Stop with that. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Let me catch up on chat right now real quick. Alright, you only had 3 monsters because there were 2 new flavors and one of them is absolute banging. What is something that is not an excuse, bro. I don't care. Look, I found out there was 2 flavors. There was new flavors at the store down my street. I didn't go chugging all of those because I wanted to taste all of them. Alright, I got one. I got a flavor I wanted to try it, and I got me a flavor that I'm used to. Okay, and you know what I did? I had half of that yesterday and I had the other half today. Okay, maybe because my organs are old, I don't know, but don't be, you can't be. Oh my god, what is Same? All right, Fuse, what are you saying? The other day you got a new laptop and one of the people you live with got pissed off about you getting yourself a laptop for telling, oh, for yourself, but then goes to tell his kin not to touch it without asking you, but he gets mad at you for supervising his litter when they use it. Your laptop is password protective, but the guy is mad at you for that? Oh no, he can straight. Yeah, he's mad he can't steal. No, he's thieving, bro. No, I don't care what kind of roommate he is. Like, the kids might be good kids, don't get me wrong. The kids should never be a reflection of their parents at such a young age. But you know what? I hope to be better than that, because there is no way he is mad at you for not having, you know, full access to your shit just for his kids to use it. Like, that just means that, like, we don't know what's on your computer for your own stuff, right? Like, you can't have what's specifically yours. And if you're gonna be like saying a good neighbor to allow access for your neighbor's kids to, like, you know, find information you need to go find for something, right? And you know, they go access something they shouldn't access, that's gonna be on you. Like, how is it he's mad for for you holding yourself accountable? That is so dumb. They are good kids, it's just the fact they accidentally broke my shit before. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, nah, in that case, why is he mad for you taking precautions? What, is he expecting you to just take the damages and just be okay with it? No, I'm sorry, but your neighbor can go fuck himself. You know, kids are bound, like, accident prone. Kids are very accident prone. They're bound to, like, either mess up whatever they touch or mess themselves up doing something they're not supposed to. And look, it happens, okay? It happens. But if you know they're gonna be little screwballs and, like, you know, donk up something of yours, like, it's not your fault for protecting your future stuff. You know, the stuff you just got, because it is very expensive nowadays. Everything's expensive. Yeah, he's not your neighbor, but he's one of your roommates. I mean, yeah, he lives next door. He's basically your neighbor, but I mean, whatever wall, side odd that's keeping you guys separated, it's just No, they can piss off with that. I'm sorry, but they can piss off with that. Like, if he's gonna be mad at you for protecting your stuff, you can might as well just say, well, hey, in order to protect my own insurance from going up, I'm going to limit access to just me using my stuff I got for me. That's good. That's good stuff. But yeah, your roommate can go suck a dick. And Mr. Roommate of Fuse, if you're watching this in the future, I said it. Go suck a dick. Bread. Terrible. Wait, what did I even say here? Hello? Actually, it's my workflow. No, this won't do. Absolutely not. If the oven really turns out into a time machine, terrible things will happen. Oh, my response. Wakanai.
変なところで興奮しないでくれる？
Don't get excited over something weird. Hey, you're the one who said time machine. What are you talking about? Who wouldn't be excited over that?
オーブンがタイムマシンになってしまうと
If
地
it
球が
truly,
歪んでしまうの。
if the oven truly becomes a time machine, the worldliness will shift dramatically. Our current lives will crumble apart and everything will be reconstructed into a new form. Honestly, I thought about that, right? Like, if someone did have a time machine, things could change in an instant or like in a matter we don't even realize, right? Like, how would we know? Like, say, for example, like these Mandela effects, right? Like, how do we know all of a sudden, oh, Fruit of the Loom never had a cornucopia, Fruit of the Loom never had this, or like, you know, Applejacks, or was it Applejack? Yeah, Applejacks had Cinnamon, who was never Jamaican, and the Apple guy was never like some weird Pop-Tart. Fuse, he started screaming match with me about it. It ended up with him threatening to put hands on you. So you pulled the Uno reverse card, lay a finger on me, and I make sure your life is fed through a tube. God damn. Good on you, Fuse. Good on you. All right, Murasami, you're heading off to bed now. All right, no problem. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by and telling us about your model. I really appreciate you stopping by. I love hearing what you have to say about your model, Murasami. I'm really looking forward to it. Your debut later this summer, possibly. Very excited for that. And I hope you finish the rest of Spider-Man when you get to it. And please, for the love of God, go buy some peanut butter. All right, eat some PB&Js. You know, the old American way. I trust you, Murasama. I guarantee you're gonna have more pleasant naps when everything works out. Yeah, hopefully it won't crash on you again. Hopefully you won't chin check your own model into your tits. Nick, did you hear about that? The reason why Murasame got sent back like 3 months worth of progress is because his model chin checked itself into its titties. Now, you're European. You're too European for that. Listen, Murasame, anything you can eat with peanut butter, I'm perfectly happy with, okay? But yeah, Fuse, you also say you're oathed into, you can't really get into any disputes. Let's see. Even if residents decide to go 1v1 with you, it's basically a Fed charge of 2 to 5 years. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, Fuse. Well, I'm glad you're learning a lot of ways to like de-escalate so that doesn't happen. And I feel like that's gonna be a very handy toolkit in your arsenal when you enlist and go through all your training, because it's gonna be something you're really gonna rely on later in life, Fuse. So believe me, you're definitely handling stuff in a more appropriate way, okay? You're definitely making your way into a better man, and I applaud you for that, okay? You had to buy a jar of peanut butter. Never had one in my whole life. Well, okay. As long as you're not allergic to it, Murasame, you should probably go talk to your doctor first. I don't know, bro. I don't want you dying on a peanut butter reaction just because I told you to not, die on energy drinks and caffeine. Yeah, be careful then, right? I'm not like, oh damn, all right, if you ain't got no peanut butter, you ain't sure about peanut butter, bananas, absolutely bananas. You're only allergic to grass? Okay, I think if you're allergic to grass, like unironically allergic to grass, you might be allergic to peanut butter, no joke. So I don't know, maybe bananas are more your speed. Try that. Try bananas. All right. So if the let's see, if the oven truly becomes a space machine, okay, yeah, we talked
この
about
有
that.
名な理論は知ってる？
Oh my god, you are allergic to grass?
遠いところでハリケーンを起こすっていう
Alright. I'll stop trying to be you can't eat you can eat peanuts and Reese's cups? Oh, well in that case then yeah, I think you're fine then. You're not allergic to peanut butter. Because all of those things are basically derived of peanut butter. Like if you can have those, you can have peanut butter. So you're fine, bro. Anything you can add. You're allergic to grass, but you're good with peanuts. Is it weird that we're allergic to grass, Nix? Is it weird? Because I remember sitting on grass like a couple of days ago, and like my skin just flared up with like red spots everywhere. Is that really weird? Is it weird? Do I have like an autoimmune disease? I don't know. I gotta talk to my doctor now. Lilith says, because dude, we've been straight up ignoring Lilith this whole entire time. Have you heard of this very popular theory that even the smallest change, like the flutter of a butterfly wings, can cause a hurricane far away? Yes, the butterfly effect, absolutely. There's a movie on that. Oh my god. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen like the butterfly effect, and it's so crazy. I think the best way, actually the best concept as far as I know, that when games implement stuff like this, other than like Life is Strange, it's probably like, I don't know, Prince of Persia and like maybe kind of like Assassin's Creed, right? A little bit. All right, Fuse, you also say that he's kind of the person who's scared shitless going back to prison. He's also on probation with 15 over on him. So if he decides to lay hands, it's the staff sergeant decides to ask about the bruises on. He's not only going to get locked up in federal, he's also getting charged and sentence that's already been placed on him. Oh my god, this absolute dingus, dude. Bro, Fuse, your roommate is a complete dipshit. He's a complete idiot. He needs to control himself. He needs to be neutered. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying the court needs to find some way to like reintroduce him to society, because he is no way fit to be like around literally anyone. If his first instinct is to just rip off someone's head for being the responsible adult, that's stupid. Murasame, even man, same allergies and everything. Are you sure you didn't drop me off in Germany? Am I Nix's lost child? Oh my god, it's not Nix. It's not weird. A lot of people have that allergy. Okay, I got you. Secret love child. Alright, between who? Who, Nix? Who did you plan to have Murasame? Tune in next time. Tune in next time on the stream. Don't miss it.
全ての人が毎日25時間ノベルゲームをプレイ
Yeah,
しな
Murasame,
け
you
れば
guys
な
tune
ら
in
ない
next
世界に
time.
なるとか、
You're gonna
誰
have
か
to
が
watch
ル
the
ールを
bug.
破れば元の世
I'm
界
so
に
sorry.
戻されてしまうとか。
Lilith now says, for example, we might end up in a dystopian world where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day. And if anyone breaks the rules, they'll be... how could such a world exist?
あるかもしれないじゃない。
Hard to say.
とにかく、
Oh
オー
god.
ブンを
In
説
any
得す
case,
る
the
最
task
重
of
要任務は
convincing
任せたわ。
oven falls to you.
必ずオー
You
ブンが
must
オー
make
ブン
it
であることを
believe
認めさせる
it's
の。
just an oven.
別の言い方をするなら、視
Or
点としての
rather,
あ
you
なた
must
が
make
必
yourself.
ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Alright, here's the other part of realism. It's not just saying, oh, fuck my head. Jesus, what just fell on me? Let's see. Enough about us. Let's solo continue to stream. Oh my god. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Fuse, you also the whole night decided to look back? There's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, Fuse, you could write like a whole what's the word for it? Like not like a biop or a biopic. You could honestly keep this journal, because you're gonna have a lot of stories to tell from before you go, into the service. All right, Murasame, thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. Get some sleep. I hope you get at least 4 hours at the very least. My goodness. All right, leave it to me. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven. I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. Oh, divergence value? What else could you be but an oven? Let's see. You are an oven. You are an oven. You are not a time machine. You are... Okay, you've always been... You are an oven. You are an oven. You're not... Okay, you've always been an oven. Well, you are not a time machine. You are not a time machine. You are an oven. You've always been an oven. You are an oven. You've always been an oven. You are not a time machine. You have always been an oven. You are an oven. You've always been an oven. You are not a time machine. You are not a time machine. You are an oven. You are not a time machine. You are not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You are not a time machine. You are not. You are not a time machine. Okay. Oh my god, I have to click all of these? Oh my god, how fast I have to go? You always. I got. Okay. You are. Okay. Yes. What the hell even it is? It's over? Did I fail just now? Oh wait. Indeed, everything is Fontainebleau, oven's choice. Oh wait, did I get it right? Did I get it right? The oven made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete. No, look chat, look, it says the oven. It considered itself time machine, made a crisp sound. No. Midlife crisis yet to come. Oh my god, no. A note? Shit. Oh, did I fuck that up? I hope I finally managed to contact you this time. Please remember what I'm about to say. It's critical. Fontainebleau cannot be trusted. Whatever you do, do not let them take the time oven. They claim to be an organization protecting peace, but in reality they're protecting the architects of all suffering. They only want to use the power of the time machine to reshape the world into a dystopia where everyone is forced to play visual novels 5 hours a day. In 5 minutes, they'll be coming for you. Leave this place immediately and finish what I couldn't. The me from 10 years ago. Oh my god. This is... Bro, what even is this game right now? How are we playing into this? Years later, some day, some month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world.
これが最後のタイムワープよ。
What? This is the final time jump? What?
私が協力できるのは
This is as
ここ
far
ま
as I
でだ
can
わ。
take you, but the live to the next timeline will surely protect you, just like I have.
必ず私と同じように
What?
あなたを守ってくれるでしょう。
Through the chaos of flying debris and of roaring flames, I dashed toward the building ahead. What? Hello? Hello? End. Fontainebleau oven. This was an ending? Are you shitting me right now? I got the most fucking Terminator ass ending ever. Find the time oven. Write the email. Oh my god. What if this turns out to be like the truest form of the actual fucking ending? I sent press the send button.
とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。
Oh shit, wait, is
必
this
ずオーブン
it?
がオーブンである。別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Alright.
できるわ。これはあなたにしかできないことなの。
Okay, so I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. So the right thought. Okay, then. What else could you be knowing? Let me just... We just click everything. Fuck it. Let me just click everything. I don't give a fuck. I need to make sure it believes in everything. Click, click, click. Yes, 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 yes. Click, 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 click. Click faster, 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 faster. Positive word affirmations. Word of affirmations. Come positive words of affirmation. Oh my god. Sing it just like this over and over again. Oh, I'm such a good therapist. I am such a good therapist. I'm such a good therapist. Alright, chat, how did I do? It's over. The oven. Oh, guys, we did it. The oven. Not a time machine. The oven made a crisp sound. Process was complete. All right, moment of truth, moment of truth. You don't know if you'll have a midlife crisis, but honestly, you're extremely accepting of your own mortality. All right. Lost. Okay, future goddess initiative. Stop the schemes. Oh, hell yeah. We did it, chat. Chat, we did it. We did it. Hell yeah. Do you smell something burnt? Ooh. Wow, that's quite the cake. Oh, now the cake's talking. Oh, Jesus. Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle, and the stress was just too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature. Oh my god, science. Didn't anticipate this. Oh yeah, let's keep working on the cake and finish it. Now the desk is speaking. You took the cake out of the mold. The burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. But you set your mind and pushed through. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Ta-da! Now it looks like a proper cake. An enticing one. Now the mirror speaks. The unevenly spread cream even gives it a charm that it sets it apart from the mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving? I am so lost with this game. First, we're talking on the concepts of the self, the preservation of the self, the concepts of splitting timelines, and now we're on cakes? What even is this playthrough? Bro, what even is this stream? First, okay. What? Why'd you drop it? Why did you drop the cake? I'm putting my hood back on. Wait, those are my bags, my bad. Are you sure it's because you couldn't catch it or because you're on a diet and you just don't want to be rude? I mean, that's fine. I can eat off the floor, no big deal. I got it. Besides, cleaning this up isn't much trouble. Baking this cake, that's enough for me. You know, I'm gonna be nice here and be like, yeah, dude, you know, your company is, you know, thanks for hanging out, you know? Does nothing. Wipes tears away. Pat the shoulder. There, buddy. There. You're right. The process is what matters. Silently begins cleaning the mess. Oh my god. What? I thought life was meaningless. I just waited for it to crush me. Oh, let's go on a positive note. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Positive. The process is what matters, bro. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I got you. In the moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulders and back. The scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there's a hint of mischief in her eyes. Well, now they come to the scene of the crime is cleaned up. Scene of the crime? How dare you? You murdered that cake. You murdered it. Schmurdered. Repay me with what? In cost of ingredients? We'll cough it up. Missy? Alright. That coinage better be in my hands. Indifferently. Anticipation. Yeah, give me the coins. Oh boy. Groceries. I thought compensation would be something else. Are you going to ask me where this place is? Yeah, I've been meaning to ask that, honestly. It's only, wait, hold on, what does it say? Secret room? This was secret. What does that say? Wonderland? What kind of Wonderland are we talking about? What are you talking about? What mice in the carpet? What? Mouse in the carpet. Oh my god. Oh, I'm peeking again. There we go. How did we suddenly end up here? There's no light or windows, yet it's bright. You call this a room, but it's just a sofa and a table. Alright, so the middle option is being hyper aware, right? It's still talking about the self, even though we already talked about it. How did we suddenly end up here? I feel like that's gonna circle back to this.
I'm Penis Man!
Oh my god.
No, the fuck you are not!
Yes, I am!
Fuck you, I'm calling the cops!
Are you? Are you Penis Man? Are you truly? Oh, that's how we got here. Yeah, you call this a room? It's just a sofa and a table. Oh, come on. Who picks apart someone's room like that? Almost forgot the main event. Wait, there's a main event? Cake? Yeah, actually, hold on. I kind of skipped it. See? Snap of my fingers, delicious cake. Reward. Please enjoy this special cake. Well, I mean, we've been trying to, but you kind of like ruined it. But like, why did it appear? Look, we don't ask questions about cake, all right? We don't ask questions about food. Strawberries in it. A little too. Why are you complaining about the strawberries being too big? What's the sparkling effect? What are you asking? Let's just eat it. Just eat that cake. It doesn't have to have any. A flavorless cake? You understand the cream's texture and strawberries flavor. Color? So I'll leave the flavor to you. Easy. Just. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is. I don't know, bro. Like this feels like a limbo, to be honest. Like, are we dead? Because if everything is just the perception, this honestly feels like we're dead. Because what do you mean you made a burger? You made a double cheeseburger smash patty melts, right, with bacon in it, but it tastes like nothing because oh bro, I put the ingredients together. I never told you what it's gonna taste like. You said, oh, I have the burger, the double cheddar cheese, and okay. So I made you the double cheddar cheese, but I never told you what the double cheddar cheese burger tasted like. It's not. So I'm just like, this sounds like death. Concentrates on the flavor. Yeah, concentrate. Let's concentrate real hard. Imagine it tastes like a strawberry cake. Tastes like chocolate. Imagine it tastes like chicken.
これは
Oh
ライ
my
ドチキンの香り
That's action achievement, visualization, boundaries, and perception. Oh my god. I can taste the fried chicken.
すごく
Innovative pairing, isn't it? Oh my god. I would honestly, I don't know. I feel like I would probably have a really hard time swallowing that if I had a piece of cake that had the textures of cream and cake, but legitimately tasted like chicken. I don't know how I would do with that. I wouldn't know how to put up with that.
待って待って本当にこんなものを食べなきゃダメ
I'm gonna eat it. I don't know about you, but I'm eating it. Oh, so I don't know who's talking now, but I'm guessing it's a different narrator. There's no name behind this. And so you and Lilith shared a fried chicken flavored strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. Sweet cake time. Who ate that cake? Wait, did it actually come to like a legit ending? Oh. Wait, was that like an actual like legit ending? Nyx, this is honestly, this has your whole vibe and energy behind it. The no existence of you and me, or the not honestly because of yeah, this is supposed to be the non-existence of you and me. Non-end. So this puts it into like a really cool take, right? Where you as a visual reader, right, of this novel and Lilith are in the same boat. We as the reader do not exist, technically speaking, in the world of this visual novel, and the novel is hyper aware of that. And this whole time it's been trying to tell us like, hey, this is just how it works, you know, you gotta go with it, you just gotta go with the flow. Wow. All right, so what about Fleeting Memories? Is that DLC? What is this? Oh, wait. Are these like different? Well, oh, okay. Oh, these are different options of what I could have gotten. Wait, why is she confused? So it could taste like strawberry, it could taste like chocolate, or there's the chicken, chocolate, and I don't know what this one would have been, honestly. And this one, okay, I was either, the first option was like I see her as a murderer, a ghost, or like a nagging mom. This one for sure was like a nagging mom. I'm not sure. Wait, this, there's a lot more. Okay, these are moments and fragments. Oh, there's different endings. We can continue. Okay. Oh wait, her eyes are glowing. Whoa, that's weird. That's crazy cool, but also very weird. You're not the only one who can do that. Nuh-uh. Oh, Chapter 2. Heart-pounding adventures. It is the 2D beautiful girl who bestows the essence of mandrakes upon mandrakes. The unformed defines the formed. This essence, intertwined with the transcendence of hamburger patties, gravitates beyond the ego within the existence of the demon king, reaching a plane of being that defies the direction prescribed by the Morphean Codex. Sartre, existence, and NPCs. Is this actually a lie? What is this? What am I reading? Hello? Intertwined with the transcendence of hamburger patties. We were just talking about burgers being like a non-existent flavor if we didn't read it. It's crazy how far this game knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, and now that I mention that, now that I think about it, the last playthrough just now was only the
ね
chapter
え
1.
早く起きて遅
We
刻するわよ
we never progressed past that. So the more we play, are we like slowly like, you know, making new memories, like new scenarios? Oh, yeah, Lilith. Let me sleep a little bit longer.
ダメなの早く
Damn it.
いつもこうなんだからせっかく毎日起こしてあげてるのに
You're always like this, even when I come to wake you up. So now, okay, so now the story's completely changed because before, in the last run, we just woke up to this weird narrative, right? Of just someone talking to us, accepting that we don't see them as an existence of their own. And then, like, you know, them going through the runaround of like explaining to us why things exist. Okay. 2:40, Your Majesty. 2:40 in the morning. 2:40? Who gets to waking up at such an hour?
午後4時から寝てたでしょそれからもう10
Been
時間
sleeping
も経って
since
しまっているわ
4 p.m. It's been 10 hours already? Oh, okay, well, that's
健
fair.
康のためよ
It's time
早
to
く
wake up.
起きなさいそれに
Okay, okay.
早く起きないと本当に遅刻するわよ
Late for what? Night school? How early does night school start? How late does it even begin? Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep running with it. I'm late!
慌てないで遅刻なんて嘘
I'm not actually late? How could you lie to me like this? How could you?
君の眠気を覚まさせようとしただけよ
Nix, are you sure this just isn't you? Are you sure your name's not Lilith? Are you sure this name should just be rewritten as Nix? Always messing with me?
じゃーんこれが存在しない夢追い人銀のネギの森よ
The non-existence of Morpheum Paradox. The Forest of Silver Shallots. What even is this? Is that a book? Eh?
そうリリスが徹夜で完成させた
Yes, yes, it's a storyline RPG. Worked hard all night to complete. Oh my god. Anticipated narrative-driven role-playing RPG of the year. Shush, you're telling me to shut? You just nibble on my arm? Joke's on you. I got no meat on that bone. Got no meat on that. There's no meat for you to eat on. Actually, I lied. There's a little bit of nibble on there. You can get a little bit of chicken wing meat off that. Okay. Is it mandatory to play? Bring it in.
よしとってもいい意気込みだわじゃあ一緒に目を閉じましょう
Close our eyes together. All right, we're gonna like magically teleport ourselves. All right, cool. Normal as possible with zero expectations, brimming with excitement. Yippee, we're gonna go to a magical place. I'm a sacrifice. Mm.
さあ目を開けていいわよ
Ooh. Wait, did we get teleported into the RPG storyline they were talking about? Oh, this is sick. Yeah, what is this place?
見ての通り王都の宮殿よ
Oh shit, look at this. Look, she's got her own cape. Look, she's got a crown now. I think she's got her own little wand over there with a little magic thing poking out of it. She's got a sword. Bro, she's all dripped out over here. Pineapple pizza? Bro, I wish I had pizza right now. I wish it had pineapple on it.
あなたの旅はここから始まるの夢追い人と
Alright,
し
to
て
begin your
広大
journey
な銀の
here
ネギの
as the
森を冒険して
Morpheum
もらうわ
Paradox, traveling to the vast forest of silver shallots, defeating the demon lord and rescuing the princess. Alright, typical fashion RPG, gotcha. It is very cliche storyline. Can this really be considered a plot driven? It's a fresh take on tradition with our own interpretation of the narrative. Yeah, it's kind of, I'm sorry, bro. I think it's very cliche. So can you really see that?
あの人が国王じゃない早く話を聞きに行
Nice
きましょ
king
う
over there. Let's go greet him. Alright. I can't see his face.
説明すると複雑
It's a
にな
bit
るけ
complicated.
どとにかく彼と話をすると不
Let's
思
just
議
see
な
if
こと
something
が起こ
magical
るの
happens when you speak to him. Oh god, this whole run around. Sure. Ask your highness, what's going on? The princess?
普通なら姫は旅の終点地点である
Hmm.
銀のネギの森の魔王城で君
Usually,
の
the
助けを待って
princess
いる
should
は
be
ずよ
waiting at the end of the journey to the Demon Lord's castle on the far side of the forest. Yeah, he's just a little shy. Yeah, all right, let's begin our grand adventure. Let's go. Fuck
So
it.
there's
Let's roll.
冒険を始めましょう
Fuck it, homie. Let's go. All right, let's go get that XP. Let's go get some loot. Let's go slay some goblins. Let's go beat up a kobold or
早
two.
速新たな NPC が現れたわね
NPC. Yeah, thank you for the translator note. Thank you. A scholar. Okay. Huh? Someone passing by. You're the chosen. You're the one I've chosen. Oh my god, it's the chosen one. Oh wait. Okay. It's a girl. I don't have a girl voice. A voice mod. You want to help me out here? Do I have a voice mod for this one? That would be a good time. I should have copped up that $40 when I had the chance when it was on sale. Nope, I ain't got none of that. Alright, voice mod, you can minimize now. Pretty good. Hello. Oh wait, you guys can read that. That one's perfectly fine. I don't have to read that one. Wait a minute. Hello, I'm a scholar researching plants in this forest, but I run into some trouble. So how come I can't choose this one? What kind of random task is this? I'm not interested. Why can't I click that? Why can't I click that? That's so funny. I can't click it. That's the spirit. You successfully accepted the task. Task name: Scholar's Side Quest, temporary. Next time, please come up with a more official name. Yeah.
貴重なご意見ありがとうございます
Your feedback is duly noted. Translation: Yeah, get the fuck, yeah, bro, fuck you. Quit the game. So here's the situation. I'm working on a paper about magic plants, but I've had a major bottleneck. When drafting the section in its properties and its effects, there's one point that stumped me for days. I've been pondering for ages, but I just can't figure it out. The dilemma is, should I let this magic plant discover that it is the true culprit of a tragic incident 5 years ago and then commit suicide out of guilt? Oh, that should have been a trigger. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna sit there and tell me and just drop that trauma bomb out of nowhere? What the hell, Yonte? Actually, hold on. I need to glue this hand. Let's see. Can I'll put this in the dumpster for now. All right. Why, guys? Is it me or is that like very just out of left field? I'm sorry. Hello. Why would you say that? Why would you say such a thing? I'm gonna find the answers to this real quick. I'm gonna find out, guys. I'm gonna find out, chat. Yeah, this sounds more like a novel. There's no choice. Scholars have to write academic papers. That's the definition of it. Well, I mean, yeah. But the same old formulas make it impossible to hold anyone's attention. Barely holding my own attention. Okay, let's see. Oh, excuse me. 100 of dating sims. What the hell even is this? What, bro? What kind of game? What kind of RPG bleeds into like another subject? Oh my god, this game is getting. What's the word for it? Meta, right? It's getting so meta on itself. Just like playing 100 dating sims where you meet, date, and embrace a seemingly infinite combination of hairstyles, hair colors, eye colors, personalities, and identities of cute girls. Eventually, you want to try a dating sim where you romance a mandrake plant, wouldn't you? Which brings me to the masterpiece I'm working on. Summer Sakura girl of the snow country, vows blooming under the hues of pure longing. Bro, what the fuck? I will never ever fucking understand the titles these Japanese devs give their games and their anime. like their mangas, their comics. I hate the naming system so bad. Like, why can't we just call it something? I'm gonna help you out on this one. All right, how about we name this one? I have a plant fetish, and I want to see if this mandrake is actually a dryad, and I can fuck it. But like the the advertising title will just be dryad of my dreams or something, right? That sounds a lot more, honestly. That sounds like a really cool like book for, you know, a man falling in love with a tree spirit, right? Dryad of my dreams. That sounds pretty cool. I'm telling you, I should just get into marketing. I should just be an editor. It sounds suspiciously like a game I've played before. Wait, hold on now. Why is Fuse's dialogue? Fuse, why is your dialogue in here? I'm here to grind and level up, and that's to help you with your script, honestly. Based.
まあまあ、とりあえず夢追い人として学者の要求を聞いてみましょう。
I don't want to hear out their requests. It's boring and it's nasty. It's smut. She wants to fuck vegetables. So, alright, here's the story. The magic plant is a white-haired, red-eyed girl with twin tails named Sakurako. What? Wait, isn't she just another cute girl? Isn't she any different than the usual hair? Okay, I'm listening. Why are we back in this room? I thought we were in Fantasyland. Oh my god. She's the transfer student to this school. She's got even bigger boobs than the last girl who showed up on the first day. She realizes she's late. She hurriedly grabs a piece of bread, shouting, I'm late, I'm late. And she runs to school, and then... I feel like I already know what's going to happen next, but I'm going to keep listening. She dashes along, and at a corner suddenly collides with something. Ow, that hurts, she says, rubbing her head. She looks up and sees the male protagonist of the game extending her hand to her. A hamburger patty. A door to another world. Oh my god. Now, okay, now we're back to this super meta fourth wall break, where if we're getting an option here, that means we get to choose the next part of the story. She bumps into a hamburger. An excellent idea. I'll note it down. Then she successfully finds her classroom. Teacher writes her name on the blackboard, introduces her to the class, and assigns her to sit by the window, and she takes her seat. She notices the boy sitting next to her is a hamburger. Excellent idea. I'll note it down. The first day of school passes quickly, and before she knows it, it is time to go home. After school, there's a short period of extracurricular activities. She decides to join a club. She then heads to the floor where the club rooms are, trusting her instincts, and she approaches a door. Standing in front of the second to last classroom on the left, she musters her courage and knocks. After a brief wait, the door opens inside, and she sees a hamburger. That's really flowing endlessly. Alright, I know what's right now. Now here's your reward from me. Hamburger. Alright, we got the codex. This book looks familiar. Yeah, it looks familiar. I know, Nix, I know. Oh my god. The black notebook. In conclusion, the girl beyond this world has vanished. Oh, we're circling back to the first chapter? Okay. I'm a different from it, even though we share the same essence. Okay. I accept. For legendary Morpheum Paradox, a talking book is nothing surprising. The paradox casually puts it away. Why am I self-entitled as the game? That's so weird. Actually, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the strange voice? Talking about accepting tasks and putting things into a pocket and all that. You can hear it too? Wait a minute. Could it be you're actually the Morpheum Paradox? And the voice, is it The game narrator? We were just inside a game? Oh no, the NPC became self-aware. Yes, that's the narrator. So I'm just oh my god, she became self-aware. Oh no, she became self-aware. She's aware, guys. The NPC is aware. Oh, we got an achievement for that? What is that? Self-awareness. We are kindred existences. Oh my god. Dude, even the titles on these things are being hyper-aware. What the actual hell? You're creating a psychological story with someone else out there creating mine? Seems so. That's okay. I'm not mad about it. Oh, soulmate too. Wait, what the fuck? Girl, back the fuck up. Well, listen here, alright? If anything, we're struggle buddies at the most. What are you talking about, soulmate? Identity represents a limitation. In defining something, we inevitably negate negate other possibilities. Identity means moving away from perfection. What a sad thing that is. But it's precisely through the form of identity that I get to meet you. And we're able to have this dialogue. I'm not omniscient. Omniscient. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced omniscient. I'm not omniscient, which is why I can experience new and delightful surprises in our conversations. I'm not standing at the end of the world, which is why I can keep moving forward. We are not destinations, we are bridges leading toward destinations. Born from the nothingness, our existence is self-made, continuously manifesting in the world. This is our freedom, and is also the shackle we must bear. You see, even with the powerful label of NPC Scholar, I'm unlike any scholar you've ever encountered, am I not? And if Sakuroko's story could be summarized as a dull and cliche narrative, she would still live her life to the fullest, making the best choices within her framework and enjoying her existence, wouldn't she? So, I hope you won't reduce the non-existence of Morphean Paradox, the force of silver shallots, to static labels like the Morphean Paradox saves the print. Oh my god. Oh my god. This whole runaround of just food spoon feeding spoons, right? That's what Rick and Morty said. Fucking spoon feeding spoons. Why am I? Oh my god, I'm getting tongue tied. I'm getting caught up on this. Notice this whole time she didn't have a single prepared dialogue. She didn't talk at all, which is interesting, right? She doesn't have her own lines, even though they could have used the same voice actress. This is the story of the Morphean Paradox endlessly walking to the path of becoming a Morphean Paradox. Bro, I'm getting Stanley Parable vibes from this shit, honestly. I swear to god. This is just exactly that. This is Stanley Parable, but in visual novel form. But the Morphean, huh? What a deeply misunderstood term. Alright, sorry for you to part ways. Okay, thank fuck. Spent the whole half hour on your ass. Can you tell me your name, Scholar? I'm pretty sure I got to. Oh, we're talking about. My name is Scholar. Here, I can only appear as a scholar. I have no other name. But oh, soulmate, my name is long and been engraved in your heart. Oh god. Listen, struggle buddies, nothing else. Nothing else. After bidding farewell to the scholar, Lilith and I ventured deeper into the forest. After a legendary adventure, we finally arrived before the Demon Lord. Wait, what the fuck? We skipped on all the DLC? We skipped on all the mega, the experience chopping, training arc and all that? What do you mean? You're telling me you cute tits over here is the Demon Lord? Then again, it's anime. I can't be surprised anymore. I really can't. Wait a minute. Did our entire adventure just yeah, that's what I'm saying. As for your adventure, that's another story to tell. I want to hear it now. But now, focus on the Demon Lord. Are you shitting my dick right now? I went through all that just for this.
いけない。かなりやばい状況ね。
You didn't have a middle story, did you? You just had a beginning and end story, didn't you?
今の魔王に勝つことは不可能よ。弱点が見当たらない。
You just had an instant. Guys, I know how this feels. You have an amazing story. You have a cool idea for a story. You know how it starts, and you know how you want it to end. But you skip out on all the meat. Because you have no meat in there. Listen. No weaknesses. Huh?
実はこのゲームのラストはまだ完成していないの。
The final part of the game isn't finished.
つ
Then
まり
why?
魔王のデザインは完成しているけど、具体的な戦闘システムやステータスはまだ設定できていなくて。
So it's broken. So your game is broken.
しかし夢追い人よ。
I literally have no words for you. You wrote a broken ass game with a broken ass story.
魔王を倒す方法は旅の途中ですでに入手したはず。
I learned nothing but how to piss away my time.
今あるアイテムで形勢逆転できるわ。だからそれを使えばいいのよ。
Particular item? Are you talking about the mandrake? Or is it the hamburger? The Morpheum paradox reaches into their pocket. Hamburger! It's the hamburger! Hamburger. Without knowing where it came from, the Morpheum paradox uses the hamburger. In other words, the Morpheum paradox eats the hamburger right in front of the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord stares intently at the half-eaten hamburger in the Morpheum paradox's hand, pretending to be unaffected. Go ahead, you want a bite? The Demon Lord's attack power increases. Oh god. After a brief pause, the Demon Lord returns to the usual composed demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Okay, fine, use record player. The paradox uses you use the record player. What even is this? What the fuck? Fuse, let's see. Did I know that Nick didn't like me when I first... Fuse, I'm sorry to tell this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people had like similar grievances at first. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. I'm very sorry to tell you. The music plays. The Demon Lord begins tapping their hands and feet together. Oh my god. I'm just gonna eat myself. What did I just do? What did I just... I'm just gonna skip through all this. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna skip blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go through the history right now. Alright. What the fuck? Huh? Are we getting a banger? Okay.
Villains rise with shadows deep, treasures lost in silent sleep. God
Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm just lost in the track right now. Okay, situation remains unchanged. Defense increases, attack goes up, goes down. Okay, so I have the codex now, so what am I gonna do with it? I'm just gonna chuck at him. Wait.
すごい光点が魔王の頭に直撃
Oh my god, I can't believe this is the kind of game we're getting into. Are we getting into like Undertale levels of like broken character?
気をつけて
What? Catch it earnestly, gracefully, gently. Okay. I'm gonna try biting everything. Oh, I got an achievement for that? That's sick.
ダメダメ曖昧な関係になんてならないんだから
What do you
ゲームで
mean?
攻略できるのは
Wait,
リリスだけよ
You mean I can't romance the book? I have to romance your butt? Lame. Oh, what if I just want to give myself love cuts? Okay. Alright, let's open the book.
なるほどこれはゲーム結構作り込まれているでしょ
Intricate system,
でも
fairly
と
incomplete.
にかく
Okay.
この法典に弱点を書けばそれが魔王に反映されるのよどうとっても便利でしょ
I mean, I guess. Yeah, isn't the game creator just being lazy, bro?
さあ法典に魔王の弱点を書くのよ
Wait, I can write down anything? Okay. Fear criticism. Fear gets sleepy after eating. Vulnerable to head strikes. Words are easier to perceive. Close notebook, huh? A rock band. Is this a dream for cloud chasing? What is this outfit? It feels so Chunibyo. And wasn't the Kogure archetype outdated years ago? Damn. Honestly, yeah. Let's go with this one. Words cut deeper than a knife. Oh, damn. They went down just like that.
冒険者夢追い人様
Wow, they went down so quick. Jesus.
あちょっと待って
Wait for what? You go write some more bullshit into the story? Dude, you know, speaking of lazy, like this whole background drop is literally where we started this whole like chapter, like the second chapter adventure. Like the king was in here and had no model. Are you kidding me? She only wrote the one NPC and the boss. Literally, that's so. Oh my god! You can. Blah, 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 blah. All right, we'll just pause. Right. Lilith?
やっとお会いできましたわね
Oh, but your name is now Princess Lilith?
やっとお会いできましたわね私は毎日ここであなたを待ち、そして今
Yes.
あなたはついに私の前へ
Hold
現れ
on.
てくれました
Hold on. Shut up for a second.
夢のようなことですわ
Girl, I appreciate your voice acting, but I'm gonna need you to hush a little. Chat, you see her hand on me right now? You see this hand right here? It's like on my shoulder. You see this? She's touching me.
目の前にいらっしゃるのは本当に夢追い人様なの
What a boring game. Weird premise, cheesy dialogue.
このゲームつまらなかった
No, I'm joking. It's fine. Let's just get out of here. The game is giving me one option to do this against my will. I hate it here.
ありがたく存じます。冒険者、夢追い人様。
Oh, look at our wonderfully perceived king is here. Oh, great paradox! You said the princess in the kingdom. I express my deepest gratitude to you. I'll pass this on to you. You can live happily ever with the princess. Live happily ever after. Okay.
はい。幸せになりましょうね。
I'm skipping all this. I'm scared. Bad end? Bad? From then on, the Morpheum Paradox and the princess lived happily ever after. What do you... What?
どうかしら。とっても素敵な冒険だったでしょ。
What?
存在しない夢追い人、銀のネギの森の完全版。また一緒に不可思議で感動的な冒険をしましょう。リリスはまだまだもっと素敵なゲームを作るわ。それであなたにももっと幸せを感じてもらう
Every
の。
time I spend with you is fulfilling and meaningful. Wait, what am I even answering to this right now? What is going on? I hope we can have more thrilling adventures together. I will create an even better game for you next time so you can experience true happiness. Yeah, it's not just games, it's all fun. Oh god. Oh god, I could fall in love with the world again. Alright, more cheesy lines. Hell yeah. Cheesy lines and pickups.
リリスがいれば全て大丈夫。
Rule number 1 to romancing a girl. Always tell her what she wants. Tell her what she wants to hear, even if it means that, you know, it's wrong. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Whoa, what? Bro, the background, it's cracked. Hello? The ominous music? Lilith nestles by your side, and the two of you share a moment of bliss. What? Was that another ending? Heart-pounding adventure. Time to bid farewell to the silvery forest. Was that chapter 2? Guys, I'm getting like this weird feeling that something in the story is about to like turn like hardcore, have like a negative turn right now. You know what? But I am feeling a little peckish. I am feeling the hunger set in. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go on a be right back note, right? I'm not gonna put the be right back screen up this time. I'm actually just gonna go default. I'm gonna leave the screen up here. I'm gonna have a be right back message for everyone that pops in. All right, so let's see. Let's do that. I'm gonna pin this, and you know, for the meantime, yeah, we'll leave it for 20 minutes. I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes, guys. All right, so please bear with me. I'm gonna get some food in me and some drinks. So why am I doing that with the global badge? Hello? I don't want to change my chat identity. Stop. All right, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Mic check 1 2. Oh my goodness. I think I've slept what, 10 minutes? I think we'll spend like another 5 just to let my food settle. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's do that. I'm so sorry. That was rude. I didn't even cover my mouth for that one. Oof. That was so good. So I think spicy spaghetti is literally the way to go. If you guys gotta make noodles for like the house and it's boring, you don't have Parmesan cheese to like, you know, keep things fresh. Honestly, if you make spaghetti the same way you would make spicy noodles, I think that's a total game changer. And honestly, instead of meatballs, if you can add chicken, oh my god, I think you guys would have a lot more time enjoying spaghetti. Honestly, spicing your noodles is probably like the best thing that everyone's ever done since, I want to say, like COVID lockdown, right? Because it's become like a cultural trend now. Like if you're gonna eat ramen noodles or anything with noodles for that matter, it has to be spicy, because apparently if you're not spicing your noodles, you're doing it wrong, right? But as people have told you, oh my god, I've seen so many stories of people visiting the ER for dehydration because of the amount of spice they put on their noodles. And I don't know if you guys think that's a meme or a joke, but it's really not. You excuse me, you gotta watch out for like your spice intake. If you're like a spicy food connoisseur and like you will not stop until the day you die, oh, excuse me, I definitely ate too fast. I think the best part of advice anyone who's like an expert of like eating spicy foods can give you is to eat like a bunch of anti-inflammatory snacks beforehand, right? And if you can't do that, then just chug some Pepto-Bismol before and after you eat anything spicy. That's like the best advice I think anyone can give you. Oh, and the last thing you absolutely want to avoid for all my salty drinks and salty food people, do not have White Monster and hot Cheetos. You will blow out your bunghole. You will blow out your intestines. You will absolutely shit out all liquids in your body. Don't do it. You will be oversaturated and underhydrated, and that water will go right through you. It will go right through you. How would I know this? Listen. I know these things. All right, we don't ask questions. I just know these things. That's all you gotta say. I just know them. You know, Chestnut buddy, Chestnut pal, we've had you sitting here this whole time, but unfortunately, I don't think your mouth works for this. Yeah. Honestly, this music is actually very, very chilling, very peaceful. But you know what, guys? You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like we can take a break from the non-existence, come back to it, another stream, and for now we can jump into, what is it? I have to update the wheel here. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done this in a hot second. Let's see, what is wheels? Stream wheel, right? Okay, so that's the wheel, right? Let me see, what is properties? Let me go copy this one, go here, right? And I think I can edit this one. I can edit my own on this one. Right, so let me add, let's see, what's more wheels. Yeah, let me open, let's see, game wheel. Is this one private? Which one's this one? Okay, that one's that one. Let's try. Did it freeze on me? Let's reopen that one. Okay. All right, logged in. Okay. Load, open. Ooh, 4 months ago. Okay, it's probably that one. Okay, let's spin again. Which one's this one? I can add a wheel inside a wheel? That's crazy. When did he do this one? Oh, okay, okay. There's that one. Right, right. I don't have this one. So let's rewrite this one. Let's add that one. And then instead of oh, do I not have it here? I guess we'll add a entry for this one. Now what? Hold on. What's the name of at? Let's see. There we go. Stu. I guess I'll just have to come up with a name for that one, right? Okay, we'll call it this one Micro Center, right? And then we'll do we'll do that one as a subcategory, and we'll do this one as right. And then we'll add, so what's another one? What's another one that's I can play like right away? Excuse me. We can do this one, we can do that one. We can let's see, Wednesday. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's add this one. Hell yeah. And then we'll save, update, shared wheel. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. So even if, say I close that one, right? Say I close this, I go back to OBS, I refresh, right? I refresh it. Is it? Oh, it's updated. Awesome, 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 awesome. So let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. do we got, baby? What do we got? Oh shit. All right. Looks like we're gonna be taking a break from good old you and me to good old PS3. Okay. Thank you so much, Game Wheel, for doing that. So let's go ahead. Oh, that's supposed to be a picture in picture, but you know, that works. There we go. Oh boy. Did this work? There you go. Is it just me here? Is it head check, head count? Think we're alone now. Don't think there's any around. There's no one around. Yep, it's just me here. Okay. Alrighty. Well, so much for that. I think now is a good time. I think I hit a peak, right? So with that being said, thank you all so much for being here, right? I think 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours is good enough for me. So I got my food, I got my spaghetti, I got my drinks in. If you're watching this in the VOD and you're finding out in the future I end the stream, I am so sorry. I think the itis kind of got to me, right? And because I literally just, it's just me in here. I kind of like to stream when there's people around. I'm still getting the hang of it. Still getting the feel for it. Definitely like to stream if I got people around. So, oh, that's a loud chunk of ice. If you're watching this in the VOD, hi, and my name is Solo Alchemist. I do random streams here and there when I have the energy for it. I have all the time in the world, but I really don't have like the energy to constantly stream all the time, unfortunately. That's just reasons in life. But if you do happen to like what you see and you happen to like how things go, feel free to drop a follow or a sub on YouTube, you know, hit that subscribe bell. And I will see all of your very lovely faces in the next stream. And until then, bye. Oh, am I not doing anything? There we go. Have a good night, everyone.
There is only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child.
Turn that back on. I was watching.